Hey gamers, welcome to Game Trade Media. Rick here for another amazing event. Today we're doing Epic Quest RPG featuring Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to introduce the players and Dungeon Master here. We've got
Bart, who is the DM, and I will be playing everyone who's not playing.
My name's Ryan. I'll be playing Nereus Kinstain, an Oath of Conquest Paladin.
My name's Erica. I'll be playing Mika Wren, a warlock who is as charming as she is deceptive.
And I'm Rick, and I'm playing Lassiter Lore Seeker. If it's not in a museum, there's a problem. And there we go. Let's go ahead and start it, right?
Well, let's start it. So we're setting this in the city of Glimmering, in the world of Ethrin. The year is in the late 390s. The city is fairly well equipped to handle any need that you would have. You all represent specialists of the Bards Guild. So each of you has been known to do a job here or there, and each of you are known to each other in assisting in these jobs. We start the day at the Braygate. The Braygate is a horse market and the place where they come to slaughter animals. And each of you are there for whatever reason. So tell me, why are you at the Braygate?
Well, I'll probably be down at the Braygate today. I've been kind of looking for this item. I got a note recently. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm just for rumors. And,
Okay.
you never know who it might be about.
Nereus, why are you at the Braygate?
I'm always looking for the next challenge. My character's looking to make a name for himself, more so than he had back home.
Okay. And what brings you to the Braygate?
I'm just looking for a little bit of trouble and maybe a little bit of vengeance.
So trouble has found you in the weirdest of ways.
As it will.
Imagine that.
Each of you gets bumped along the way by a small dwarf. And this dwarf says, "Boy, beautiful weather, ain't it?" And he hands you a coin.
Okay.
And you know this to be the signal to find your contact, Emerus Millicant, at the Cackling Cat. The Cackling Cat is a broad and wide pub in the entertainers district, and it's where most of the bards go to perform. So young bards ply their craft there, and it's a very exciting place. In the back of the Cackling Cat, then, as you make your way there, you find a small booth. That booth has a curtain. You know this to be Emerus Millicant's booth. Emerus is a bit of a slimy half-elf who does work for the Bards Guild, but Emerus lays out the following for you. He leans forward and says, "Please, I need your attention. My patron, who shall go unnamed at this point, has told me that he's lost an item. It's a simple fetch and run for you. And I only ask you here, Lassiter, because of your knowledge, Nereus, because of your strength, and, well, we all know what you're good at, don't we, Mika? So, I'll need you to track down a book. It's a simple tome, and it once belonged to the family Swan's Breath."
Swan's Breath.
Yes.
Can I do a history check to see if I have any
Absolutely.
knowledge of this family?
Sure.
16.
So Swan's Breath is one of the very influential families with the crown. After the queen abdicated her religious rule, Swan's Breath used their influence to help move and shape the new kingdom. Swan's Breath collects, and you know them particularly well because they collect artifacts and collect pieces of lore. So you're going to have to track down the group that possibly took this.
All right. Is there anything about said book that is notable outside of that it is a book?
So, as you ask this, Emerus's eyes twitch a bit, and he says, "Well, it's an item of great power, and it's found in a small box. That small box has this Swan's Breath crest on it, and it would be very easy to figure out where it is. With your skills, of course. Pay as usual, then?"
What's the usual rate? It's been a while.
So what is your usual rate for pay for a job like this? A simple milk run.
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold between the three of you? That seems a little high.
Well,
I need you to make a persuasion roll.
that's right. I forgot that Mika over here. It's Mika, right?
Mika.
Mika, numbers and such, not so much.
Not so hot on the
23.
So Mika has really convinced him that this job is going to be dangerous. You are missing a party member or two that you would usually travel with. And so, at the standard rate of 1,000 for the party, he has decided to up it to 1,500. He says this is very important, so 500 gold each if you can make this happen.
Wow.
The idea here, though, is this needs to be on the low down, if you know what I'm saying.
The lowdown. Is
I
that
don't
a,
think that I know what that
low?
means.
I
I'm not
believe
sure
that is
we're
the,
good at
that, I
that.
believe
I'm not
that's
sure
at the
about
bottom
that.
side of the city. Is that right? At the farther south side of
lowdown, yeah.
the lowdown? Is that what that
That's
was?
the
rundown.
location. Yes, we can go to the low down as long as it's chaotic, right?
So the lowdown actually is a part of the city that is nasty.
Perfect.
The North Wall slums are considered the worst parts of the city, but
Oh,
the
slums.
lowdown is what they call a part of the sewers.
Commoners.
Oh, I know.
However, he suggests that if you do work the sewers, he said, let me be very clear. It needs to be very quiet. We don't want to arouse any attention with this job. This is sanctioned by the guild, but not exactly sanctioned by the guild, if you know what I'm saying.
No one cares if the commoners catch fire, do they? That's
Oh,
fine.
yes, of course
What?
they do.
Yes, of
mean,
course. We care about that.
it-
I personally
I
care
don't.
very much about the poor common people.
Well, it is.
I don't know why you do.
You know, it is the month of the holiday, and the holiday. You know, there's no burning of commoners during the holiday season.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll wait till the
In the
holidays are
spirit
over.
of
So
the
to
season.
Lassiter's point, actually in the city of Glimmering, there's a holiday going on almost every week.
Well, that makes this
What's the
very
holiday this
convenient.
week?
Wow, I was caught off guard.
That's okay.
We'll call it the Guards Fell.
Guardsfell, that's great. So Guardsfell is a day when the original King's Guard was established. It was the day that the King's Guard landed as an official thing. So Guardsfell is a great time to do a job like this because the guard is light. Now the city guard is off guard. They'll be drunk, they'll be doing other things, and the city guard will probably be at half strength throughout the city. So Guardsfell is a dangerous time to go as a citizen, but it's great for you who are doing nefarious deeds.
All right.
Who might we talk to find the location of this fancy book?
So there are a number of contacts. Does anyone have a specific background that leads them to the street? So let's talk about this quickly. So just for the viewers, backgrounds help you figure out who you were before, and they give you certain advantages. What was your background prior to being a rogue?
I was actually a librarian.
Okay, awesome. So he may be able to go and search through books to see if there's a clue that tell where this book might be. And how about you?
I was a charlatan.
She was a charlatan. So you may have tricked someone, or you may have someone in your past that can tell you. Right? And how about you?
I was a noble.
Right. So you're going to use just the influence of the crown.
Yes.
So each of you then make an investigation check.
All
Right?
right.
So it's intelligence investigation, right? So make an intelligence investigation check, and I'll tell you what you found.
13.
13 as well.
A 0. I'm above the commoners.
Oh, so the nobles know nothing of this, and in fact, you're having trouble integrating with the nobility of Glimmering. They see you as an outsider, being a Suffolkan, so you really have a hard time getting any sort of influence out after them. So anytime now through the rest of the game that you have to deal with a Glimmering noble, you're going to be at disadvantage to persuade them, but at advantage to intimidate.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me do the persuading. Deal.
Okay. So what was your roll? 13?
13.
So with a 13, you know that there are certain street contacts. And if you apply those contacts for information, it's possible that they will know where this book might have landed.
I think we should go to the streets and intimidate some common folk.
Wow.
And then from your library knowledge,
Really aggressive.
you've learned that this book is a tome
What do you
of wisdom.
usually
So literally you can read
Punch
it
them
and
in
your
the face.
wisdom increases.
Oh, wow.
That
However,
sounds
it's already used up.
I like it.
I didn't say it was
So
bad.
the Swan's Breath family is elvish, so they can outlive most humans. So they're waiting for the time on this book to pass, but they just want it back, to recharge, and then they want it back.
So
So it's really not worth much to you, but to them, it's
based
invaluable.
on her potential street contacts, Mika's potential street contacts, and my librarian background and knowledge, we probably have an idea of who the book collectors or book fences in this city might be.
That is
probably where I'd
that
wanna
is true.
head it up.
There's a reason I keep you around.
Yes. I mean, it's a fact.
So it really doesn't take you long. The Guardsfell season lasts for 3 days. It's a 3-day festival. The first day is this job and your investigation. The second day, you spend a little money, you use a little influence, you grab and shake a few people down, but no one seems to know where this has gone. And none of the book dealers that normally would move illegal magic through here knows. However, there is talk that a cart driver named Lauren may have some knowledge. And Lauren, as you know through your contact with the street, is he probably has guards in his pocket, but he is running a load of hay through the city, and people think he's dropping things on and off throughout the city. So,
So like a smuggler.
like a smuggler. So it's possible that if you tail him, that you might be able to find something out.
I think we should tail him and maybe try to get to him through the weakest link, which are going to be these guards.
Especially in the holiday season that it is.
Not too many of them.
They're
Weak of
already
mind.
upset about working.
And also, if we give them guards don't mind it if you give them a little bit of like, hey, we really appreciate everything you're doing. Here's another tankard of ale or a bottle of wine to help continue
Let's
to
get
celebrate.
something nice and we'll bring it over.
Yeah, some wine, some more higher end wine, I think.
So we'll
I
take
know
it to the board.
just where to get
Do I have
that.
a fancy dress?
Do you have good clothes? Probably not.
Can I go buy them?
As a Charlotte?
You can.
Oh.
You can.
Okay, I think I have like a secret identity that I could always put on.
Okay.
Secret agent.
All right, as a charlatan, yes, you probably do have a noble outfit.
Okay.
So
all right.
let's start
Something pretty.
in a more, let's say, call it rough part of town.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put it on yet then.
So if you put your minis toward the end there.
All right.
There are 2 guards walking back and forth.
Over here.
Yep, and you're in the street.
Me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you actually have found, you've tracked Lauren to this location. And as you'll see, there's a small pony with a cart full of hay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I do
yeah.
see that.
And there's the hum of voices, but you can't really find where they're around. So it is early evening on the second night of Guardsfell. There is like I said, there is just a little cart here, and there's a dead-end alley, and it's highly likely that somewhere on that cart or around that cart is what you need.
Excellent.
All right. So I'm going to suggest that you two take the wine to the guards. I'll investigate the wagon, so you can distract them.
Okay.
So that and then I'll use my sleight of hand type skills to figure it
Wiles.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, see if there's anything hidden, if there's any compartments or anything in the wagon. So we down for that?
Sure. That sounds great.
All right. I'm gonna change behind my paladin buddy because I'm
Nice.
a good
Hold the
modest
cloak
woman.
open.
Are
Yeah.
you're actually changing outfits in the middle of the street?
She has a-
Okay, I need you just to make a general dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh, she does one of those things where it just unclips here,
Yeah.
spins, and it's a dress.
10.
So, as you're disrobing, the 2 guards come over and go, "Oi, none of that here! No, no, no! Move that into the streets!"
My friend can do this wherever she wants.
I tell them that
Roll
a poor man
intimidate.
threw up on me and I have to change my clothes so that I don't appear, disheveled in public. Because
have
that's not
advantage.
very ladylike. Would they deprive me of this opportunity?
No, not
No,
guard.
guard.
Just guard nobles. So, they're not having any of it.
Oh,
They say,
no.
"Fine, then take it into the ruins here. Move it, come on the street."
I suppose.
Okay, we're just gonna go into the ruins and get naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or just me.
And, why-
So, everybody make a perception roll.
Oh goodness.
and I would be moving towards the wagon.
Yeah.
10.
Are you stealthing?
All right, we're gonna resist
I'm just kind of
dice.
like,
Dice
you know,
sucks.
Okay.
nonchalantly, like kind of making sure
Yeah,
that nobody's
3.
going to be seeing
I'm
what I'm
gonna
about
do
to
the
do.
same.
Yeah.
Okay.
On to the next
19 plus 6, 25.
So you move in the shadows by this wall, and you see, while you're there, you see a sniffy, thuggish-looking guy who's looking around. He has not noticed you at all.
This is gonna be great.
The wagon is filled with wet hay. It appears that there are lumpy boxes
That always
underneath
smells
it.
real good.
Okay.
That's
Down the
my
street, you
favorite.
hear an argument.
All right.
Further down the street, you hear someone.
All right.
Can I change my clothes in privacy now? Is
Yeah.
this
Yes.
acceptable? Okay,
I'm holding
cool.
up like a cloak or something.
I'd like to approach the guards when I'm done with my outfit shenanigans.
So the guards have moved on.
Oh,
You can
no.
move them out. You are now in a guardless
you hand them-
alleyway
All right.
in a crappy
hand
part
them
of
off.
town.
The guards are gone now.
Oh, these
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
here?
So I'll walk to the corner, observing what this other guy across on the other side is doing, but also kind of taking a look around the corner to see what's going on.
Okay. He is preoccupied with what he's doing. He does not notice you, and you've moved in this quiet shadow, or the dark shadows, and you're very quietly around the corner. And as you get there, you notice someone fighting with a man who is opening a book, and he goes, "Well, that's enough of that then." And he leaves almost as soon as you arrive.
Okay.
And as you do, this man begins to walk back to the wagon.
This is wildly successful.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing great.
And he honestly, he doesn't notice you at all. He's like, "Brand, bring the wagon around." "Yes, sir."
Okay, well,
And-
I'm gonna stop the
Yeah, we
outfit
gotta stop
shenanigans.
this.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just gonna come out and fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna come
We're
out.
we're done.
As
We're done.
That's okay.
wanna
As
be
he
put
gets
in
to
there.
here,
we
but
won't
yeah,
we
yeah.
won't look fancy. It's fine. We don't need to look fancy.
are you rolling?
Well, what I would, an action I would like to have taken is when
Sure.
he goes, as he walks kind of past me,
Over out this way.
and he says that,
Back, in the
I want
back.
to come up behind him
Oh no, Godzilla.
with
Very good.
a little pokey thing in
okay.
the back, but I'm not going to poke. I'm not going
I understand.
to zap
It's
him.
fine.
But I'm going to be like, "Aye, we got business, you and I."
And he says,
I like the
"Well, what's your name then, little man?"
Oh, that's a wonderful. My name is Brand Darmichael. Should I not have said my last name? It doesn't matter. My friends and I need to talk to you,
"For what?"
and that's when you guys would probably be coming out.
Yeah.
Yes, I will come
We'd be
out.
walking up from
Unfortunately,
behind.
I don't think managed
"Lauren,
to.
do I need?" "No, bruv, it's fine. Keep it in your pants."
Wow.
When he says "keep it in your pants," you realize that he's pulling out a dagger and he puts
Oh.
it back.
Goodness gracious.
I don't think you need that.
So I continue to say, word on the street and in other nice places says that you might be a man who might know about a book type thing that we are seeking.
I don't know what you're talking
Poke him a little bit.
Hey, get your knife away from me.
Excuse
I'm not
me,
in the mood
sir.
for it.
I
And he
think
turns.
I think that my companion here has had a really rough day, and what I'd really like to know is, what's bothering you? You look very upset. How are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Well, you just seem like such a nice, handsome man. I just wanted to make sure you were doing all right.
Make a persuasion check.
25.
Yeah, well, I've been known to, persuade the ladies.
Oh, well, I'm not usually easily swayed, but he
Make a
looks so
second.
handsome in
I
that
need you to
outfit.
make a second roll.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, name is good to is 9.
Okay, good. So at this point, you realize, for some reason, her wiles, which would have stunned another man, did not affect him at all.
and he's flipping the script.
Yeah.
If I cast a spell, is he going to know that it happened?
Yes. Well, probably. Does it have verbal components?
Let's see. Friends. What S and M? It doesn't say verbal.
Somatic. So
Dramatic? No. So it's like, oh.
All right, so it just gives me advantage on all charisma checks.
Okay.
That's not that great, but
While I notice
So
this interaction,
you make the little movement with your hand and you say your sweet words again and you see him twitch and you see him fiddle with something around his neck.
I'm gonna reach up and caress his face, try to kind of
Oh,
feel it. Feel it on the way
we
down.
don't know each other, love.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
He whistles. Everybody make an initiative roll.
Oh my gosh!
we're into this
I
already.
tried.
that's okay.
Oh no.
Well, one of the things too is you had the ring of mind shielding,
Yeah.
so that would also probably be a benefit to you against any other like persuasions and stuff as well.
Oh, okay. I rolled very poorly, guys.
Okay, starting with 23, 22, 21,
21.
21. All right, nice. Lassiter is 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Wow, this is going to be bad.
I rolled a
14,
one.
13, 12.
9.
9, okay.
What's your dex bonus?
1, so it's technically a 2, but it's,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
it's a 1.
So,
I'm not using
Mika,
this one anymore.
attempts
Dice
to touch his face. He whistles,
Oh,
and
no.
suddenly,
Okay. Here we go.
Lauren moves forward to take a whack at you. So everyone pulls weapons,
Yep.
and as they do that, you realize that in these houses there are individuals ready
Goodness gracious.
for this.
Foolish.
A girl just wanted to touch a man's face.
So there is I think there's one in here too. But,
There's no time left to prep an action, is there?
no, because we're in initiative
Yeah,
rounds.
darn.
So as you're trying to, so he's like, got him where we want him. And as he says that, Laster gets to make the first move.
Okay, I'm gonna show here. We got people in the buildings. You can see them over there and down there. So we've got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, goodness.
All
There's
right.
one underneath here actually too.
No.
Under here.
So
No, is there one?
No.
Well, one fell apparently.
He dead. You died.
Okay, so there are a number of crossbowmen. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4,
4.
Wow.
and 5. So there's one here too.
5.
There's So they've been waiting for you to see what your intent was.
okay.
What if my intent was just an intimate evening with a slimy, gross man?
Well,
He was waiting
So
for
it's my I go.
Your questions on the street alerted Lauren. So.
Interesting. He knew we were coming.
So I'm going to cast Sleep.
I love it. Okay, where are you casting it?
Well, it's an area of 90 feet. So I'm really just
But it's a
focused on.
20-foot radius, right?
So I'm going to just on the 2 guys that were
Here?
Nope.
These.
The main 2 dudes.
Okay,
right
so
down
it's 20 feet,
there. Yeah.
right? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So that includes your compatriots and them.
Would the ring of mind shielding help me on this?
Nope. Sleep is an all effect. It affects everyone. It goes from the least hit points up to the most hit points.
Drats.
So Lassiter cast sleep.
You better pick me up and take me out of there if I fall asleep, bro.
Don't worry, I will.
So 13, 14,
I may steal all your stuff too. but-
15,
I'll
and
just firebolt you.
so 20
Choo.
20 hit points.
Under
Okay. So do either of you have less than 20 hit points?
No.
Okay. So this guy falls asleep and his cohort falls asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
So you cast sleep. He's like, oh, we'll have none of that. He pulls a scimitar and lurches forward on you. Moves to here.
Foolish mortal.
It takes 3 attacks. What's your AC?
My AC is 14. So he's probably going to kill me.
So he strikes twice with the scimitar, 2 nasty cuts across your chest.
All right.
Reduce you by 12 hit points.
Okay.
And his dagger, he shoves the dagger underneath, and your armor actually stops it. So you take 12 hit points.
Ouch.
That's
And-
looking good, my friend.
No.
It is their turn, the bandits' turn. So each of the bandits are. So he can fire on you, but he's probably going to be at disadvantage.
So when we
And he
die in this
misses.
first fight, we're just
Yeah.
going to make new
He,
characters and go again.
he fires on you,
Okay.
and would have hit you, but it bounces you literally out of the blue. You hear and ta-ting, it bounces off your shoulder pad.
Nice.
And you're standing in front of her, so
Yes.
we'll have the second one go, and same thing. So it is hail of crossbow bolts. One hits.
Get behind me.
Actually,
They
one
can't
misses
hurt
you.
me.
One hits the side of the
I do
building.
nothing, 'cause
Tink.
that's where I am.
Yeah.
One hits your armor, and another hits your armor, and now it's on.
Yeah.
Darius.
Well then, I am going to move up to the guy that is hitting Lassiter.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and attack them with my longsword.
Okay.
That over here so I can roll.
Do your hit.
15.
Hits.
Okay. And that will be one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. My bad. Literally, as you swing and you think you've hit him, he blocks it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to go for my second attack.
Okay.
21.
So that hits.
Okay, that'll be 1d8. Alright, so that'll be 10 damage.
Okay. So you get a good, nice bite on him. You see you've taken the wind out of him. It is now Mika's turn.
Who did he just attack?
There's a guy right
The main
around
guy.
here.
And he's awake.
Yes, he
All
is
right,
awake.
so I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast, which is 2 beams. So I'm gonna shoot 1 beam at the guy that Marius just attacked, and another up at this guy here.
Okay.
I got a 14 and a 27. Oh,
Your
well,
damage?
one's a nat 20. So
Who's the nat 20 on?
let's say this guy up here.
Okay, fine. Roll double your damage.
Okay, so for this guy up here, it's gonna be. Is that a 10? That's
Yeah.
That's a 10.
17.
So your
Nice.
Eldritch Blast
Did
comes
you add
firing
your-
across. It hits him square in the chest. You see, what do your Eldritch Blasts look like, by the way? Everybody gets a chance to say what their spell is.
Ooh, we'll say that it's a beam of crackling purple energy with little
Okay,
sparkles
it,
around
it literally hits his chest,
Yeah.
moves up across his face, his eyes go purple, and then white, and he's dead.
Choo! Sweet.
So-
And then the other one was a 17.
Hits.
Okay. And that does 5.
You can hear it hit. 5 points, okay. So, Lassiter, it's top of the round again. It's all you.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and attack him with my rapier because it's,
And you get, he's engaged in melee with your friend,
Yeah.
ergo.
advantage, right?
No,
Or-
no.
Oh, sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Yeah. So I'm going to throw that down on him. 19 plus.
Hits.
And that's going to be 1d8 plus 3
Plus your
Plus the sneak attack damage.
plus the sneak attack damage, which is 2d6, right? At 5th level? No.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
It's 2 or 3, I don't know which one.
So, 5,
Another
5.
D6.
6, 7, 8. 14.
Nice.
Okay.
Good damage.
Yeah, you heard him. And he's pissed. Now he moves 5 feet here to get away from you. Takes his 3 attacks against the knight, or against the paladin.
Roar!
No!
One of them actually hits.
Wow, I'm impressed.
So it's a 17. 17 and 8 and 24.
Okay.
So his scimitar, he comes across and you easily stop it with that. He tries to shank it with the dagger, and as you're going low for the dagger, he cuts you across the face. You feel the hot cut of the blade across your cheek, and you realize now that you're bleeding.
No, you're
You should not have done that, my friend.
And you take 6 points of damage.
All right then. Well,
Rude.
And the
Messed
bandits
up
now
the moneymaker.
Fire.
We've got problems.
There's only 2 of them left, so one of them each will fire at you and you.
No.
Top, I think he hits 11. No.
No.
So it goes wide. Ping!
Woo!
And the same with you.
All right.
The,
'Cause I'm
the
so
actual partial
dexterous.
cover of the
Don't forget to
corner
cast your mage armor.
stops you. So these guys aren't really
At some
great
point,
at
maybe not
this.
now.
They're
I
hirelings.
should have done it beforehand
Yeah.
because I can do it at will.
Nereus.
Well, he's messed up my face, and I'm a very prideful guy, so that makes
Okay.
me pretty upset. I'm going to attack him, and I'm going to use Great Weapon Master as well.
Okay.
And also, I'm going to pump a smite on that as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
giggity.
Smited!
Or, Divine Smite. So, let's see. That will not hit. That's a 10.
10. No.
Okay.
For all you're wanting to hit, you hit.
Too angry. Too angry.
Yeah.
All right, second attack. Let's see, 13. Guessing that doesn't hit either.
So for all your training and all your anger and all your conquest, he's slyly jumping in and out of your...
I can't focus.
Focus,
It
Nereus.
hurts.
Focus.
It
Mika.
hurts.
All right, who's left? There's still these 2 guys?
Right, so this
got
guy's actually got
this-
full cover. He's
the
shooting
main
out
guy.
of
That
this
guy's
window.
still dead?
But he's shooting out of here and you can hit him.
He's not dead.
He is not dead at
He's
all.
the upset main guy.
All right,
and the
I'm going to do
archers.
another Eldritch Blast because I can split that.
Pew, pew.
And we'll do one up here and one down up
Okay,
here. Because I
so
don't think I can use that guy.
disadvantage at this one because you're having to fire through a little window.
Okay. All right. So disadvantage.
one.
So that guy is. Oh, dang it! Had a nat 20. So that guy's an 8. Plus 7 is 15. So 15
It hits
for that
him,
guy.
so it still hits him.
Okay, cool. And then the other guy is down there, and that's going to be 6 plus 7 is 13.
So your first one goes through and hits the guy as he screams, "Ah!" He's
Yeah.
been blinded. The second one misses him as he sees it coming, and now you notice that he's got an eye for you, and he sort of points a dagger.
Uh-oh.
Roll your damage.
Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, the damage on this guy is 1.
Okay.
That was very
That's
successful.
all right.
Last of it.
Glass.
Did you not-
1.
It is your turn.
You're not add your
All right,
charisma
so I'm
bonus
going
to
to
your
follow
spell
through. I'm going to
attacks?
move forward to.
Okay.
Oh, never
I'm
mind.
going to
Because
move
of damage?
to this point.
I didn't even know. I can do
I
that?
think you do.
Sorry.
I
Oh, there.
do?
Okay.
Because it's like
Yep.
your dex, how
Holy
dex
crap.
makes you
Understood.
stab
Yeah,
better.
I lied to you. He takes 5.
Okay.
He takes 5.
We forgot to add
We
charisma
forgot to
bonus
do
on
that.
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
spells.
And I'm going to, again,
I mean, the other guy
bring
died
the
in
Ripper
one
in.
hit,
I mean,
Okay.
he wrecked my armor. So
Wait,
that's,
are you... You're not close enough to hit him.
You got to move.
You
5
moved
foot step.
behind... Oh, no, sorry. You did. Sorry,
yeah,
my bad.
so we're flanking him
I
again.
So
understand.
I'm going to
Fine.
attack that guy because he's going to murder
I thought you
me.
moved behind your friend.
guy?
Oh, no.
The guy that
Okay.
you were...
And,
Oh, no, we got him.
oh,
We got him.
a 10.
Does not hit. So he
No.
sees it coming a mile away.
Yeah, I'm like,
You think I'm an
hey,
idiot?
dang it.
And is that your only attack?
Yeah, I only get the one attack.
only
Okay.
gets one.
All right. Yeah. You're rogue. So the bandit leader.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
Yeah, I think
moe.
he's gonna go ahead and finish you.
Finish
He's
him.
done.
Finish me.
He's done with all this bull.
Oh.
All 3 hits hit. So
Finish you.
that will be 17 total points of damage.
All right, I block it all with my charisma,
Okay.
which,
Your shining smile.
What? How is he doing this?
No, his shining smile says, "I'm not gonna take this anymore."
He ate it with
as
his
as blood comes through his teeth, you realize that your friend's hurt.
immensely. I did not go down, though.
It's okay.
So he moves
Oh, gosh.
to here and he says, "Wake up, damn it! Burn the wagon!"
That doesn't sound good.
That doesn't sound good at all.
The bandits
I feel like we
each
should
take a shot.
not.
Pew
Fireballs.
pew.
So we
they
should burn
I don't know. I don't know.
they fire on you, and
On me.
again it's to tink, and you're like fools.
Man, if only I could wear armor like that and still do the things I like to do.
If only you were as important as me,
There he
you
is.
could do the things I do.
Right.
I am going to
Noble.
once again and turn, and I will attack him
Okay.
again. Try. Okay, 18.
Hits.
Okay,
Afraid it's gonna be ugly.
that is 11 damage for that hit.
Okay.
And second attack, gonna use a smite on that. 26. That'll hit.
Yes, it does.
So that's 3. That's, so 6, 11, 12,
Pretty much what it sounds like.
19 damage.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You get 2d8 on
Mika.
a smite.
Yes. I'm going to firebolt the guy who's like trying to murder me.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fireball, what?
Are you
Firebolt,
saying
not
that you're
fireball.
firebolting the bandit leader?
Yeah.
Okay. So your firebolt goes off.
That's 16
Hits.
to hit. And that's 2d10 plus 4 is... It's, 21.
So you boom hit him. Ah! He screams and flails around for a second and then falls.
As people on fire want to do. Why do they always want
The
to
guards.
You smell like burning.
The guards do not hear this.
All
You're
right.
fortunate. You have a sleeping henchman. These guys have fled. As soon as they saw the bandit captain, they turned tail and run.
Oh, no, he fell. He
Yeah.
did already run.
He's dead.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he
he's just
killed
down.
These
them.
guys ran because their leader
Oh,
died.
because their leader died.
Yeah, they were hirelings.
Are the sleeping
Screw that
guys
guy.
able to be coup de grace?
You can.
Because I will.
Let's
Let's
I'm gonna,
tie them up and interrogate them.
Right.
I want to kill at least one.
You can kill this one.
I would, as I go
They
to...
slided me.
Okay,
They
as
will
I go
die.
to the one that was asleep by the
You
wagon
can
that he
kill one
called
of
to,
them. We get the other
if
one.
I don't see it, I don't, who knows?
Okay,
Who
sure.
knows what happened? Because I
But
wouldn't
there's a
condone
man
it personally.
slumped off the top that is within your range.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him and drag him off into
drag
a
him and
building.
he breaks his neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So tie up the other one in special water in his face.
Yeah. Let's
you
want
keep
some
him there, or
dirty
do you move
street
him
water
somewhere?
in his face. How rude.
I think we'll move him over here to these hay
I think
bales
that's how
by
you
the
get pink eye.
on the
Good.
away from the wagon.
Okay.
Deserves it.
Bring him over here, away from the wagon.
Yeah, so we're throwing some dirty street water in his face to wake him up.
Very good.
and we
Yeah.
hope that
Nothing-
he
not
So you
clean
realize
water.
Hope he gets
these
paid
are
back.
bloody, soaked bales of hay. You're near the butcher, so
Okay.
hurting him probably wouldn't create a lot of evidence
Right.
since you're already near.
All
I
right.
do like dealing out pain.
All right, so does he wake up when we splash his face with this nasty...
So eventually you do
nasty
wake him
water?
up, and he's like, "Oh, did we win it? Oh dear."
Yeah. And that's when I'm going to grab him by the face.
How's your intimidate?
Right. And I'm
Very
going
high.
to do charm person.
+6.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I have a higher intimidate than you do.
It's the charisma.
Yeah.
So his saving throw is going to be
We're both pretty good.
wisdom.
Yeah.
He fails.
Okay. And I'm like,
Ginger's cute.
and do I notice the change in his?
Maybe.
Yeah. So I like, we want to know where the book is, and we want to know other dealings that you guys have had in this city.
What book?
The Swan's Breath book.
I don't know nothing about that.
I say, if you don't tell me right now, I'm going to stick my finger up your butt and I'm going to
What?
cast firebolt inside of you.
What's it mental?
Wow.
I don't know anything about it. I was supposed to burn the hay. It's probably in there.
I'm going to go search that truck before someone else burns that hay.
Okay.
All right.
And while she does
I'm
that-
also
When
going
you-
to cast mage armor on myself because
Okay.
it lasts 8
And when you
hours.
get there, you realize that there are guys in the alley who are coming out, and they see you and they flee. They run.
They're
Good.
fools.
Well, they're going to set it on fire, so I'm going to search through the hay.
While she's doing that, I'm going
The
to
hay has an odd smell.
Oh gosh.
ask him. Does he know how to write common?
Yeah, a bit.
All right. So I give him a notebook
What?
and a quill. And I say, I need you to write down all the people that you have dealing that you drop off stuff at.
But I don't know that stuff. I'm here to burn the wagon.
Literally, that's your job. To
That's
burn
my
away.
job.
Why
burn
would
the
you
wagon.
burn a wagon?
Because if things go south, burn the wagon. That's
Why?
what Lauren said.
But so you do go around with Lauren and Lauren and
Yeah,
and when
we
you-
make
so you-
stops.
So you know where these stops are.
No.
Well, as a friend,
I step on his hand.
Ah!
Well,
I mean, I know a few of them.
yeah, here, write those down.
All right. He scrawls out pretty much places here that you would have expected or places that you know. There is, however, one place that you've not heard of before. It's a warehouse, a large warehouse. It's a noble's warehouse near the ladies' court.
Okay. And what did you find?
Well, I'm going to, before I stick my hands there, what does it smell like?
So it smells like lamp oil.
Okay.
And you realize that it's soaked
Soaked.
to the brim.
So that it can be easily set on fire.
Correct.
Good thing I didn't...
Make an insight roll.
Okay. 8.
So maybe it's a signal to the guards. Maybe it makes it easier to see if you light it on fire. So that could be, it would start a commotion and they could escape. So that's probably, that's what you assume.
Okay, well, I'm going to search through it just in case.
Okay. As you search through it, there's a couple of casks
Yeah.
and there is a small locked box.
Take out the small locked box and give it to my friend.
Okay.
Say, hey, this is your thing, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, not my thing. I don't own it, but I might be able to own it. And I like the whole passing of the hand and
Yeah.
my thieves pick appears and it's like, let's see what we
Yep.
got
And
going
it's
on.
actually very simple. It's a simple
Okay.
lock. There's
All
nothing
right.
magical to it, no traps. And as it opens, you realize it's just a small, it literally is just a small coin box for them
Okay.
that they've collected either intimidation money or it may be their savings.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 50 or 60 silver, you think? A couple of handfuls of silver and a few copper coins thrown
Okay.
in. So it's nothing of
poor.
great value.
I
And
know.
inside the casks is lamp oil.
Lamp oil.
All right, well, this is like a bomb waiting to go off.
And that's the.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, maybe we should let it alone and go investigate this ladies'
Um,
quarter.
I think we should burn it.
And that would explode.
I'm not one to want to
That would create a
leave behind some
large-
bodies for whatever reasons.
I agree.
And we got a few laying around here.
Well, and people need to know we were here.
Make an
Maybe
intelligence
maybe
check.
you. I
This
kind of don't want to be
sounds
known.
very gross to me. Flying body bits everywhere.
15.
You do remember that discretion was asked for on this mission. So leaving your mark on the streets here could affect your chances to
Let's drag
succeed.
some bodies into some alleyways so it looks a little bit nicer.
Yeah, let's pull it down the
I
alleyway a little bit.
suppose.
Bring the bodies, put them on the wagon.
I know, it's tough. I know
Horrible
it's hard
accidents happen every day in the
How is
city.
anyone going to know who I am if we don't tell them?
Well, you will just tell them, and it will be fun.
Tell them what? That I was here and did nothing?
That you did something evil but honorable.
I don't.
Darius worries desperately about his reputation, and while it may not affect the mission,
I think, yeah, it seems that your reputation is very important to you, and I think your reputation will be better served in the completion of the task instead of the things that lead to the completion.
And
He makes a good
indeed,
point.
I saw some townsfolk eyeing you from far away, thinking that is a very strong and intimidating man. Goodness, I think you've already left your mark on some of them already.
Fair enough.
All right, so let's.
very good.
So are we all about putting this wagon at the end of the alleyway and maybe eliminating the evidence?
I think maybe we should just let it stay. I think a very large explosion might be somewhat less low-key than we were trying to go for.
I know we could make a trail with the rest of the lamp oil, and we could be gone before the fire gets to the wagon.
That's not bad either.
I'm going to head to the ladies' corridor. If you fellas want to create a disturbance, you go ahead, but I'm not taking credit for it.
Well, we don't want to be taking credit for it either. We
We're just
much
destroying
rather just want to
evidence.
destroy some evidence
Yeah.
and run. My thought is then, let's go ahead and pull it to the end, put the bodies
Yeah.
down there.
Away from any houses.
Yeah, wrap them up in in their cloaks. Leave the one up in the house there. Maybe we can make it look like there might have been a conflict amongst them and him,
All right.
They turned
all
on
right.
each
but
other.
we don't have to burn it.
Yeah,
All right. Part of my false identity is I'm really good at forging notes, so I'm going to forge some kind of threatening note from one faction to another, and
Fair enough.
I'll leave it on the side of the road.
What's the
Yes.
faction?
The one of the thieves guilds has
There is no thieves guild.
There's no thieves guild. Okay, the farmers guild had a falling out because someone.
So I will tell you this: you do know that there are rival gangs here.
Yes.
There's no such thing as
Okay.
a thieves
Okay.
guild, but
Okay.
there are rival gangs that control parts
from
of the
one
city.
gang to
Okay.
another gang.
What's the name of the gang that you're using?
The Blade Fangs
Okay.
are
That's
upset
close.
with the
That's crazy.
Angry Cats.
Okay, so you're going to leave a nasty note from the Blade Fangs, right? To this guy.
Yeah.
Do you remember his name?
Lauren?
Loren.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, perfect. So you
Yeah.
forge that note quickly.
Yeah.
It looks like someone's writing other than your own, though it would be difficult to say whose, because you're not really forging anything other than a
You're
nasty
hurt,
note.
right?
Immensely.
Okay, yeah, I would walk up. I can't do this alone, so this is the only reason I'm helping you. And then I touch you, and
Okay.
you get. I'm gonna do all 25 points of lay on hands on you.
Okay.
So
Wow.
You lay your hands on him in a good way. He feels better.
That was amazing. Wow.
And you realize that this paladin actually does have some sort of touch from his god. That it's not just a knight with a smart mouth or a noble with a sword. He is imbued with some sort of power by the god of Yofin.
All right, that changes my perspective on you a little bit. A little bit.
as it should.
I'll take the note that you had, and I'll take one of the bolts, and I'll stab it in the side of the wagon as we leave it at the end with the bodies.
This is what you get for screwing with the Blade Fangs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs down.
Yeah,
Thumbs
very
down.
masculine.
Dislike on
very masculine handwriting.
One claw down.
One claw down, yeah.
Very cool.
So you've covered your tracks. You were able to do this without alerting the guard, which I'm astonished because the guards noticed nothing. But it did happen very quick. This occurred in the course of maybe 15 to 20 seconds. It was very fast and brutal combat. You did learn a little, enough to know that to go to the warehouse and there might be something there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, speaking of the warehouse, in the lady court, do I recognize the noble symbol or any of the name of the noble that owned the warehouse that was mentioned?
No, because he's like Noble,
Okay.
Nobel, House, Haz. He's
Okay.
Brath was the man you intimidated.
Is
He's
it-
quite stupid.
Very
Okay.
creative.
His job was
Burn
light the
wagon.
wagon on fire.
Okay.
Burn
Brath,
the wagon, boss.
It was
And
this.
he
It's
Burn the
literally
wagon.
Brath. When you go with me, burn the wagon if
He
it
didn't,
goes
we
bad.
didn't burn
Okay,
it.
burn it. No, burn it.
Because we left the note
Says-
instead.
Now, what
To
are we doing with the
intimidate.
guy, Brath, that we did not eliminate?
I'll kill him.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go to Brad and say, listen.
He's just a commoner.
He's just a commoner. I understand, and you're not the smartest of guys. While you're moving the wagon down there and you're getting about it, I run on there. Hey man, we don't want to kill you.
Then let me go.
Oh, shh.
I won't say a word, really. I mean, I don't.
I'll hit him with a friend's spell.
Okay.
To make sure that he kind of leaves on that.
Oh,
note.
hey, mate.
Yeah, all right. It's like,
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I missed you.
So he's charmed and friended.
You're going to cut me loose, right?
Charmed and friended. So he's going to probably have maybe a little extra loyalty, I'm hoping. Say, listen, found this on your wagon. It looks to be some coin. I throw 2 gold coins in there as well, which is probably double whatever that is.
exactly.
So now listen, go start a new life. Get out of the streets and knock it off. But if you ever hear about something really special and magical, seek me out.
Who's your name?
It was Bran Darmite.
All right. I will, Bran. I will. Hey, thanks. And thanks for killing that son of a bitch. I really hated him.
Perfect.
You're welcome.
So, drinks later?
Yeah. Far distant later.
All right. Where?
I can't really say, but I'll meet you there.
I've got the wagon in place.
Okay.
We need to run.
Oh, what? Oh, all right. So, Bran takes the ropes off and he's like, "Good see you.
Okay, shut up.
I miss you."
I probably shouldn't have doubled them up on Friends and Charm.
So
I have to go.
he runs tick, 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 into the night, and then you hear the city guard. And they're making their rounds
Time
as
to
they come
go.
around the corner.
All right.
Time to go.
Off we go.
Yep.
Off we go.
And off we go around the other corner.
Okay. You make your way across the city. It is starting to get dark. Farmers are ending their day. The markets have closed. The
That's me.
city is alive with the sounds of bards, as you hear now, singing in the pubs, and there's a general good feeling around the city from Guardsville. Second night, but it is that same evening that you make your way to the ladies' court. And there you find and this is not representative of the roof, but this is a large warehouse. It has a barn-shaped roof, right? There is a horse actually in the stable across from it. This is part of the ladies' court. And there is a man selling water on the corner.
At the
Selling
well?
water?
Yes.
Water at the well?
Is it normal to sell free water?
It is not normal to sell free water.
I mean, Nestle does it all the time.
We'll be cutting that.
All right, so, and these other individuals are walking about
they're
as well?
they're
Just
women,
milling about? And
Those are-
ladies' court is what?
The ladies' court is one of the ladies of history, one of the great ladies of Glimmering, and it represents her.
right.
What's the great lady's name?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Okay. And what did Cassandra do?
She led an army against an intruding horse.
Oh my! So
Wow.
she's a local war hero.
Yes, she is.
What was Cassandra? What race was she?
She was human.
She was a human.
Yeah.
And did she have any special traits? Like how would we remember Cassandra?
Not only did she lead the army, but she led him using her abilities through clerical means. She was.
Oh, she was great.
She was a
Great.
great cleric.
So she was a Davanite, or a Davanist, which means she worshipped the god of the sun, Dava. So when you see her here at the Court of Ladies, you realize that she's one of many ladies around the court. And you notice that the sun that she used to hold has been smashed off, so her hand has been broken. You don't know if that was done years ago. Everybody make a history roll.
16.
24.
Woo.
8.
So there is a great backlash to the church because prior to the current emperor, there was a woman who abdicated, but she was a theocrat. And that theocrat was a relative, Cassandra was a relative of that. So it's probably an angry set of revolutionaries or a number of other religious figures that came here and broke her hand off just to show you can't do
Defiance.
that. Yeah, in defiance of this. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
More recent then?
Probably in the past 20 years.
Okay.
It may not have happened. So it may have happened quite a while
It's a
ago.
relative term.
Yeah, exactly. For elves, 20 years is a week. So the man selling water sees you come into the court, and you can put yourselves at the top of the court there. There are houses around. There are,
Thank you.
there are stone houses. Most of the
He's been drinking.
most of the houses here are stonework. It's made from dwarven stone. This particular warehouse is wattle and daub, so it's sturdy, but it's a newer construction. And the man on the corner goes, "Hoi! Hoi, water! Hello! Hello! Come get the water! It's blessed!"
I'm suddenly very thirsty. We need to go talk to him.
Come for the blessed water.
I haven't had a drink in 32 days. It's very bad. I'm a pathological liar. What do you want? 32 days.
Blessed water then? Blessed water, sirs? Madam?
What
Do you
is...
have non-blessed water?
Oh, sure. You can drink it out of the well yourself, or I can bless it for you.
Wow.
Does it taste better when it's blessed?
Oh, it brings you great joy and strength.
I'm very, very thirsty. I haven't had anything to drink in 47 days.
Ah, for a single silver then. He dips a cup in the water, lifts it up, and goes, "He lost him penny."
Using
I take it.
Oh, a
inside-
silver, madam. A silver.
Give him a silver.
Roll knowledge religion.
Knowledge religion. 14.
You don't know that blessing.
I don't think anybody does.
I want to...
15.
You don't know that blessing either.
What foolish god are you using to bless this water?
Foolish God, how dare you, sir? Who do you... Oh. And he notices your crest and says, well, certainly not the gods of war. I'm an Aerthite.
Aerthite?
Aerthus.
Have I heard of them?
Aerthus,
Aerthus.
she's the goddess. She's sort of the farm goddess. She's the mother cult goddess. She's the one who-
Farming.
Yeah.
How's this water taste?
Such a peasant's job.
It's clean, clear. It's good. Makes your thirst go away, don't it?
It's only been like 103 days since I had some water, so it's pretty good.
Oh, but I thought you said it was only 32.
Time passes very
Are
quickly
you questioning my
sometimes.
friend?
No, sir. No, I am not.
How long have you been standing here selling this water, sir?
Today, you mean?
In general.
Oh, for about a month.
And how long today?
Oh, for about an hour. As soon as I get off, I come here and bless the water.
Off
For a
the
few
water.
extra silver, you understand.
A whole silver for blessed water.
Oh, but it's grand blessed water, sir.
And did it help you?
I'm still really thirsty. I don't
Give
know.
her another water.
But I, of course. He leans down and he scoops up the water and hands you another.
Bless it.
But she didn't pay the silver, sir.
She's not going to. It didn't quench her thirst like you promised.
But I didn't say that. I said it would bring her great joy and strength.
Are you joyful?
Never.
Sir, there's some things even Aerthus cannot help with. Maybe I'll be moving along then.
Before you go,
Yes.
did you notice if a man with a wagon came by at all in the last hour or two since you were here?
No, people come with wagons all the time. Park them over there. In fact, it's kind of odd that there's not one over there tonight. Usually there's one down here. Just that stupid old man and his 2 dogs.
Oh, yes. Well, we saw a wagon earlier, but the wheel had broken, so it's probably just behind schedule. We're
Could
actually
be.
waiting for a delivery, but we
Well-
haven't seen it. Do you think there's
Hey,
anyone
listen,
we could
I don't
talk
want to
to?
get into your business, so I'll be moving along. And he
What was
starts to
your
take
name?
his cups in.
I'll cast friends on him.
Okay. So you cast friends on him, and
Yeah.
he's still very amenable to you, but he's leaving.
What was your name before you go?
Breath? Why?
Wrath?
Breath?
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 Breath? Like breathing.
Breath.
Breath.
Breath, I would really like to talk to you for a moment. Do you have another couple of minutes?
No.
I'm feeling really quenched by this water. I feel like
See, I
there's
told
a
you.
divine blessing upon the both of us today, and we must get to know each other slightly better. Are you amenable to this arrangement?
I don't think my wife would appreciate
No,
such a
sir,
thing.
not in-
I'm handfasted to a woman, you know.
Not in that way, sir. I wanted to ask you about this building over here. We've been waiting for some time to get in, and we can't seem to see anyone coming in
You're
or
not
out.
going to
or-
get in there. It's a warehouse. It's always locked.
Who are you
Oh,
to tell us what we can do?
Have you ever seen? Oh dear.
He frightens me, sir.
As he does many people.
Well-
you know whose warehouse this is?
I don't.
Have you seen anyone coming in and out of it recently?
Just an old man and 2 dogs, as I said.
What did the old man look like?
What did he look like? Well, he's bent over, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
You've been standing outside of this warehouse for well over a month,
Yes, sir.
and you do not know who owns it or what family is in possession of this
None of my
warehouse?
business, is it? I mean,
Wow, you are not the most inquisitive type.
no,
Is he
sir, I
lying?
am not.
Can I roll insight to see if he's lying?
Sure.
I'm bad at
can-
insight. Somebody else should probably do this.
It's all right.
I don't have any idea.
Well, I mean, he just seems, honestly, he seems pretty simple-minded.
Okay.
He seems to be just a
For a simple-minded man, he's come up with a great way to get some extra silver in his pouch, and he got you, which I find to be pretty impressive as well.
So one thing you should know is that there are upper class that roam here, and they're willing to drop coin for the stupidest
because they
of
have
things.
it.
One
Yeah.
silver is not a lot.
The glimmering nobles are not frugal with their money.
No.
Wow. Okay.
This poor man over here.
Better
I
off
know.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit intense.
What?
That maybe is escalated very quickly.
Everybody make a perception roll.
Ah,
Yeah.
14.
thank
Great.
God.
So as you're talking amongst yourselves about what he's like, you realize that he has quietly collected his cups and skulked the hell away.
Crap.
All right, Rogue, you want to get into this building? Because I could firebolt the door, but I don't know
I
if
don't think
that's
we
going
need
to
to
be
go
very
that far.
subtle.
I don't think that we necessarily need to break it
Pew,
down
pew,
and
pew,
leave a
pew.
mark.
Don't
I'm
you
not
have
going to
thieves'
scuff
tools?
myself
I
breaking
do.
this door.
What's that?
She was only have thieves tools.
Oh,
like,
he does.
Because I could pew pew
Are there any
pew,
guards
but
around?
that's a bit loud.
There are not.
Are there people that seem to be watching the door?
No.
Okay.
There's
No.
no one around at all?
It's just, it is literally a warehouse, a locked warehouse
Okay.
in the ladies' quarter. So
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's unlock it.
Well, let's walk around it first. See if there are
Scout
any.
it. All right,
I'll
check for some
I'll
traps.
Case the joint.
Check-
as you
check
walk
traps.
around, you realize that there are not even any windows, which is unusual.
Okay.
So it is a contained warehouse, and there are two like big double doors there.
For hauling in and out goods. Yeah.
Yeah.
To the double doors.
All right.
I'm going to stand away a little bit and kind of keep watch. You know,
As you move to the double doors, he's keeping watch. You whip out your thieves' tools and make a dex check, because this is a well-locked door.
All right. 15 plus 6, so 21.
Oh, so you pop the lock very simply,
Uh-oh.
and I'll take the first one. The doors open out,
Okay.
and here there is a sort of a half wall, and in the shadows, it is very dark in there, you see an old man hunched over, and he sort of swings to and fro, and you hear a voice say, and you see his head bob, and you hear, "Who goes?"
Detect magic.
Okay, roll.
can you move us over there?
Actually, no, I have to roll for this. Give me one moment, please.
That's all right. No, you detect magic. Sorry, you cast a spell. So you
Oh,
cast,
yeah.
and you don't. There's no magic there.
He's just extra creepy.
It's
Naturally?
extra creepy. Yeah. He's
Oh,
I go-
God. That's the worst.
Sorry, sir. Brent Darmichael here. I was supposed to drop off some stuff.
no drop. You hear the voice.
Friends. Cast
No
friends.
friends.
No
You
friends.
hear the voice is very deep and gruff. So it sounds like it's almost not coming from this man.
Oh, no. Can
Make
I
a
cast
perception roll.
friends? Not saying
Sure,
friends.
you cast
but
friends.
Cast friends, because it's a cantrip.
It's difficult for your eyes to peer in the darkness.
8, 9.
Perception roll.
God, please, 14.
Something seems off about this man. Make a perception roll.
I'm not. I'm facing away.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Is did the friends go through? Does he seem amenable suddenly?
No.
He doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Because as you look deeper in the darkness, you realize that he's nothing more than a really poorly made marionette. And above him is this massive hand.
Massive hand?
A massive hand, which is saying,
Go away, no go. My name Mr. Wood. You not supposed to be here.
Oh my God! Firebolt.
are you going to set fire to
The hand.
you're
The
going to
hand.
firebolt?
Monster.
hand.
It's a monster.
Yeah, I want to firebolt the hand.
Oh boy.
Okay, make a wisdom check.
Oh God. 17.
Okay. You realize that firebolting into the darkness for something you don't know could provide very poor consequences. You are still able to do it, but suddenly it hits you. Maybe I shouldn't be firing a firebolt into a Tudor, Tudor style.
I mean, she's kind of dumb, but she's not that dumb.
Okay, but I will totally let you do it.
No.
He said, what want? What want?
Have you seen a strange book lately? You're such a handsome hand.
What? My name, Mr. Wood.
Oh, Mr. Wood, it's so delightful to meet you.
Mr. Wood, we would drop something off that we were supposed to pick up. Bran Darmichael here.
Don't tell it your name.
No.
It's a giant hand.
Mr.
Generally,
Wood,
things are
can you
attached
come
to
around,
hands.
please?
No. Dogs get you.
I love dogs.
You see in the inside next to him what appear to be two sort of like lumpy bales of parcel which have a tarp draped over them, and in a sense it looks like they're dog-like, but they're not real dogs.
Bark, dog. Woo woo. Dog, come after you. Woo woo. See, dog, no like. Woo woo.
Would I be able to hear that from where I'm standing? Like
Make
walking?
perception roll.
Oh my god.
No, 6.
You hear it, but you don't know what they're saying.
Friends, that's not
So
going
at
to
the door, you're in the
people.
I'm going to step in.
Okay.
Go, Mr. Wood, you seem a little distraught. Is there
And now when you get there, you do realize that this hand, which is about the size of a pie plate, is very poorly manipulating this thing. And you see over the top this sort of warty bald head and one eye.
Yeah.
And he's peering over. He's making a...
All right.
Oh man, I'm going to cast guidance on, or resistance on him.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay,
terrified for
very
him.
good.
And so that means you get a D4 to the saving roll of your choice, and you can roll it after you roll the
Okay,
saving throw.
cool. I was like, are you okay back there? You look like you might need a... Are you hungry? Could you use a bite to eat there, friend?
All right, I'll cast guidance on you too. That'll let you do the exact same thing with skill checks.
Mr. Wood always hungry. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back.
And you see Mr. Wood literally get lifted up over the wall.
All right.
Come in. Come in.
And you can see the whole warehouse. So it is extremely dim lit, but there's a torch at the far end.
Okay.
And as you move in, you realize you're probably going to have to go around because this
Right.
wall does...
Will you put me behind him?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will come now.
I
and
feel
I'll
like
be...
the paladin should be in front, maybe.
Oh, I'm very willing to be in front.
that would be good because I would like
All
to
the
be
glory
Yeah,
is in the front.
towards the
Okay.
Let
back.
them come in.
I like
So
the
this is a
glory.
warehouse that is packed, and you see it
no
is packed
glory in
from
the back.
floor to ceiling with boxes. Lots of little boxes, some crates. There's a few open areas, but in general, there are lots of flammable things in here. So,
Okay, so keeping alert to any potential traps or anything.
very good.
We will move around, yeah?
Okay, yep.
And
Sure, I'll lead the way.
I'm gonna prep an action,
Okay.
and if something spooks me, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
Do we see anything
Change
new
that.
here?
Hold person.
You see bags of what appear to be flour. You
Okay.
see, I mean, you can see what you see there, so
Okay. As we come around the corner.
make a perception roll.
4.
The smell hits you hard as you come around. It smells like rotten meat. And you see a pile of something
This
against
smells
the
like
wall.
poor people.
Oh, not poor people.
It smells like poor people.
It's terrible.
All right. Give me
It
deeper.
is also very dark and shadowy, but in the dark shadows, you notice the glint of the torch across white, bone-like objects. Make a perception roll.
11.
It does look like there's a pile of skulls there.
Hungry. Come on.
Oh, he
Wow.
wants to eat you. You should not go there. He wants to eat
So
you.
the door creaks open slightly, and the marionette gets sort of half thrown out.
He said, Mr. Wood, hungry, always hungry. Give it food.
All right, so I will take out one of my traveling rations, a pack of that, and I will move forward to... Well, it would appear Mr.
I
Wood...
hold on to Mr.
I cast-
Lassiter's shoulder.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
not good.
Very good.
It would appear that Mr. Wood doesn't have the dexterity to grab the food here.
What? Mr.
Wood,
Wood, dexterity. What'd you say?
I have food
You
here.
make fun of Mr. Wood?
I have food for Mr. Wood, but he's unable to grab it. I see that you're back there. Would you like this food?
Yeah, come in.
And
I creep the door open. Yeah.
As you creak the door
Yes.
open, you realize that a massive ogre is standing there with a marionette in one hand, like,
Come on, come on.
He's human fishing.
everybody
Yes.
make a initiative roll.
Initiative roll.
God. All right. So does that mean because I prepped an action that I can Eldritch
Blast
Blast
him?
him?
You can get I'll give you a surprise attack.
Great. Okay, cool, because I rolled a 2. Great.
Well, but you'll go first, so.
Yeah, but then I'll go last.
So who goes first?
I have an 8.
7.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay, Narius.
Rolling real well tonight.
He's gonna snatch me in there.
Lassiter.
Ha
I don't like this one either.
Mine. You taste like.
And
it
you're a
is.
6, you said?
No, I got a 2.
A 2. Oh,
Wow.
yeesh.
But I'll get to go first, so we're going to Eldritch Blast the bajonkers.
So,
on him.
in the background,
Finger
I
guns.
had talked about this axe that you let me use. In the background, in addition to holding the marionette, this huge axe, he's holding not a club, but a massive great axe.
Okay.
I'm going to stay in the back
Wonderful.
and just pew pew.
And pew
True
pew.
fight.
That sounds
Okay, so
It
you
is
get
a
the
true
first
fight.
pew pew.
Pew pew. All right, so we pew pew his face, double beams. That's going to be a 24
You hit him.
to hit. Cool. And it does 20 damage
Okay.
right there.
So he's like, come here, Mr. Wood. He drops Mr. Wood. He holds the axe and he goes,
Not nice.
Lassiter.
well.
Do the next
I
one.
get to go
damage.
before
You
him.
go right before him.
Yes. I'm gonna be like, wow, this is not where I wanted to be. I'm gonna ray of frost his feet.
Okay.
Goodness.
Is that a 2-hit roll?
A frigid beam of blue-white light streaks toward a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack
Got it.
against
Okay.
the target.
Yep.
And that will be a 19.
So you hit his legs.
All right. And it does 1d8 cold damage. For 7.
7. Okay. He screams and goes, calling dogs now!
Oh, God.
Woo! And he blows a whistle.
A whistle? Where did he get
Yeah.
a whistle?
And as he blows a whistle, literally materializing in the back of the room are a pair of massive hellhounds.
Oh!
So hellhounds
Get him.
both attack, show up.
This is a whistle that did that?
Yeah, he's like, and he summoned these dogs.
I want that whistle. For you, of course. Molly.
So,
You're gonna
and he
need it.
screams, burn, ash, kill!
Burning ash.
Oh my God, great. This is great.
It's his turn. Nereus, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to draw my longsword. I'm going to walk up to him.
I'm really glad I have
Mr. Wood, I'm sorry, but it's time to die.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
5,
And
15, 20, okay.
so I am going to use guided strike on this.
Okay.
So like my blade's going to turn like bluish with lightning.
Got it.
I'm going to use Great Weapon Master and then a 2nd level smite as well.
Okay.
Kill him.
Damn, son.
I'm going to become dog food in like 5 seconds.
5 plus 7 plus 5, 12, 17.
Hits.
Okay, so that'll be 1d8, 2d8. It's going to be 4d8. So the first one was
Oh, that's noise.
I lied to
That's
you.
8, 12, 18,
Can you do an extra 4 damage for me? Because I keep
21.
forgetting to add my charisma. Thanks.
25, 35 damage.
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah, because Great Weapon Master's plus 10.
That's ridiculous.
All right.
And then I
so
get my next
he's like, I'm
attack.
sorry, it's time to die. No, you don't need it. He walks up and he literally just, boom, eviscerates the ogre, who falls and never has a chance to attack. However, both his hellhounds are here and stay.
Oh, no.
And it's their turn.
Oh, please turn around.
That's
guys.
crazy.
That is crazy.
Then can I turn and take the rest of my movement?
Yeah.
All right, I'll turn and
Please.
good. Can I get to them?
5, 10, 15. No.
Okay.
Because you have 30, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You're literally in front of
Okay,
your friend.
that's fine.
Which probably will save your life because they've decided to breathe. 5, 10, 15. So he will attack and he'll
God.
breathe.
All right, my armor class is 16 now, though, because I have mage armor.
Correct. So the dog leaps forward, and you see his mouth is literally like burning coals,
Oh, great.
full of fire.
That's great.
Roll an 18 plus, and I hit you. You take.
No,
You take quite a bit.
don't whistle.
7. So you take 7 piercing damage and 7 fire damage. So he, boom, bites your arm, and you feel the wound cauterize immediately, but your arm is on fire, just like it's burning with fire. And as you stand there, the other one opens his jaw, and just a gout of flame comes
Great.
down the hall.
Great.
5, 10, 15. You're out of the effect.
Great.
So he sets everything on fire.
This is awesome.
So now make a dexterity check, and if you don't get it, you take 21 points of fire damage.
Oh my god. Oh
You
my
get
god.
+1 from your ring of protection too.
Oh, okay, well, that would have been helpful. Okay, so I'll get +3, 17.
You're fine. So you only take half. You take 10 points. You hit the dirt or get close, like sort of get close to that bag, and boom, fire goes off. So now the place is burning.
I remember all these things. Got my boxes now. Got my boxes now.
Some more flames over there.
My god, it's fire.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
Well, if it was actually hot.
I don't know what's
then
hot in here.
right?
Lassiter, you realize that these 2 hellhounds are going to be a problem.
Yes. Yes,
What
I
do you
do.
do?
It's my turn.
Yes.
Oh my. Well, crepes. Using all right. I'm going to move forward to engage this one here.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm just going for it. All right.
Yeah. And that is going to be a 21 using the rapier.
You do it?
And does this put me in a position because you're already engaged with her?
No.
They're 5 foot. They're 5 foot. So
Oh yeah, she's within 5 feet. You're right. No, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
8, 12, so 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's definitely hit him. Boom, boom. Can't believe you just opened up that ogre like that.
Yeah.
Make things easier, that's for sure. Ogre. Dead.
Dead.
Marius.
I am going to advance on the dog that you're not attacking, the other one.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to move through your friends, but and you don't pull out of a.
I would just like kind of forearm her out of the way.
Perhaps
if
we
need
should
be.
just-
No, I
like,
understand you, but
get out
you
of
can move through your friends.
yeah,
So you're moving to position yourself there.
I'm going to take the first attack, Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
19 or
Hits.
no, 14. Sorry.
Misses.
Okay. Second one, same thing. Natural 20.
Woo!
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
And you're hitting the one that breathed, correct?
the one
Or the
that
hit?
he was not attacking.
Correct.
So that'll be 2d8. 5, 11, 21 damage.
Did you do it? Did you have a vicious longsword?
I did.
So you did another 2d8s of damage.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
10.
Damn, son.
So 31 damage.
31 damage.
Jeez.
So you go up and
The
like
pain
smack
train.
it across the back, and literally just sparks and fire come pouring out of its back,
Yeah.
like blood down the side.
And it's still up, or is it?
Oh, it's up,
Okay.
and it's
What?
pissed. So
Stronger than the ogre.
this one will step back and breathe. So everyone's in it, and he will take an attack on you. So he attacks you first.
Bring it.
19 plus 5 hits. That's 14 points of damage. 7 piercing, 7 fire. And the other one breathes. And I'm going to see if he gets his breath back. Okay. So you each need to make dex. All of you need to make dex saves 12 and better, and take
You
21
cast-
points
what
of
was
fire.
that spell you cast on me before as we entered in?
Guidance
Resistance and guidance.
and guidance, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that'll
you get
give
a
you
plus
a
one.
D4
Resistance and guidance.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
on spell checks and saving throws.
All right, so I'm going to use
One time.
I'm going to use that on this.
Yeah, that's smart.
So I get advantage on saving throws,
15.
right?
7,
12.
11.
You know what? That absolutely put you over.
Okay.
That put you over.
Okay.
So she saved you.
This is a saving throw, correct?
Saving throw.
Okay, so I get advantage from the shield.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, for fire.
Thank you, milady.
No.
So, you take some cookage. You take 21 points of damage.
Okay.
14?
10 and 10 points of damage.
All right.
Guys, I'm not doing so good.
Ooh.
I haven't even gotten to go.
Lassiter.
actually.
All right.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I skipped you.
Okay.
It's your... You...
Okay.
Oh, no. You were at the bottom of the round. You should have
no,
gone before that.
I
but-
went first because it was a surprise.
I'm sorry. That's correct.
But then I can't do it for that.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I didn't write your name down.
No,
It's my
sure
fault.
thing.
This is your DM failing. The DM failed you. Okay, so go ahead and make your attack.
I'm going to cast Hold Person as a 3rd level spell, which means I get to target both.
Make
of
an
the
intelligence
dogs.
check.
I'm not that smart. 14.
It's okay. You never played the caster before. Hold person will not hold a monster. There's a specific spell called hold monster. So that will not work
yeah,
unless you're
no,
trying to
I don't have
pimp
that.
one of your teammates. If you
No.
want to,
All
Lassiter,
right.
watch this.
I guess I'll just.
Stay here and take the.
Oh, it's already on fire. All right. I'll just keep doing. No, I'm going to do a vampiric touch because I don't have a lot of
I like
health.
that.
I don't have a lot of health. I only have 2 spells though.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna rest probably after this.
I would suspect.
Okay. So
We're
just
gonna
roll
need
a
a
hit.
breather.
Did you miss? Oh, so you go to do vampiric touch, and the dog goes, and you're like, oh no, hell no, and you move your hand back and ruin the spell.
Does that
Okay.
take up a spell slot?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it still goes off.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
Lassiter's
That
turn
is
now.
so
All
bad.
right. So between the two dogs, I'm guessing the one you struck is taking a lot of damage.
Correct.
It's probably on the verge of being eliminated. So I'm going to strike that one because it's right there and it's still.
Okay,
we're,
yeah.
We're
Yep,
still in
exactly. So you guys
Okay,
all.
don't I get a bonus
But the
action?
heat of
Can't
the
I
fire-
like back up a bit?
You can take
can
some
move.
movement.
Yeah, I'd like to back up towards
The fire?
the exit.
Oh wait, sorry. Everything's on fire over here now. by
Towards
way.
the exit. I'd like to back
All
up
right.
towards the exit
Okay,
as far as I can.
here's
Gonna
the
get an
exit.
attack
Yeah, as far as I
opportunity,
can.
though.
Okay, you're going past the other dog. Do you want to do that?
I'll quaff a health potion instead. I have
Okay.
1 potion of healing.
You can try to run through the fire and get to here if you want.
Yeah, but then I'm going further in. Oh, does it loop
Well,
around?
there's another.
There's a thing, but that's.
I mean, I don't know if we've seen that.
They're
So
boarded
I don't wanna
windows.
Well, we
bet it.
scouted the
Boarded up
building.
window.
Would
Yeah,
I know
there's a
that there's a
boarded up
door
window.
there?
Yeah, board up window.
All right.
So you're staying where you are?
I'm going to quaff a health potion.
Okay.
Is that 1d
2d4 plus 4.
plus 4?
All right, so I'm gonna strike the hellhound there.
Come on. That's
Ooh.
You strike him.
8.
Yeah.
That's not great.
So
So you
9.
nimbly dance around and it's moving its head person to person and it sees your slice coming in. It snaps and almost bites your blade in two and you quickly parry out before you can be hurt.
Okay.
Darius, do you want to stay where you are?
Yes.
Okay. I will tell you that you are starting to feel the heat and the smoke and the flames.
Okay. I am going to.
Sorry, I need to put a D4 on the table, actually.
Oh boy.
You got one I can use?
Yeah. Sure.
Mhm.
Still one.
So that's... Okay.
I am going to do Great Weapon Master attack the dog. That'll be.
Hits.
18.
Hits.
Okay.
Yeah, hits.
8 plus 6, 14, 24 points of damage.
So here, which one?
The one I'd hit previously for 30.
Okay, so he's hurt.
Then I'll do my second attack on him. Great Weapon Master. Natural 20.
So I'm going to just finish him. We're going to finish him.
Okay.
So as he hits him and boom, knocks him, you see the thing turn to ash and just disapparate. But there is fire there.
I'm going to move
Where he
myself.
Okay.
I'm going to move myself between them and the dog.
Okay. Oh, look at you being all brave.
My hero!
All
The
right.
glory.
Can you put him between?
It's all about the glory.
I'll buy you a drink later, darling.
You can just tell people I saved your life.
Okay, I'll tell it very dramatically.
Darius went. Mika, now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast poison spray on Doggo.
Okay, you have to get to a position to do that.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
Unless she wants to. There you go.
Boop, boop, boop. 20, not nat.
Huh?
20 hit, not nat.
That hits.
10.
question is he immune to poison?
Plus, oh yeah, if they have to succeed on a con saving throw, which
Right.
is 15.
Else they take, yeah, I didn't make it. Okay.
Did they succeed or fail?
They failed.
Okay.
They take full damage.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's top of the round. Everybody roll a con check. Or a con saving throw, I should say. Con saving.
Yep.
20.
19.
11.
Okay, you're fine. The room is starting to fill up with fire and with smoke, and you realize that over the course of time, it's going to get worse.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
The Hellhound, you realize he's like summoning the fire and he can't bring it. So he'll take attacks on you. Ooh, he hits. So you take another 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And the Hellhound will back to here, and you can take your attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Because he can move 50 feet a turn, I think.
That does not hit.
Wait, hang on. Let me see. What's his
10.
speed? Yeah. So he actually moves. 2, 3. So he's going to the door.
Keeping us from leaving.
Yep. Lassiter.
Okay, so I see that there is a chest here. So I'm going to rush to that real quick. First, see, is it too heavy for me to lift?
Make a perception roll.
All right.
Keep stepping on.
9.
You don't know, but you do notice on the corner there is a trapdoor in the floor next to you that has fire. It's surrounding the fire.
A trap door?
On the floor right there.
Right here?
Nope. In the corner.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's stuff all over it, and you realize all that stuff burning could collapse it.
Could collapse the trap door?
Yeah.
Okay, so would a ray of frost put the fire out?
I'm going to rule in this case that if you hit that square, which is going to be a DC of 5, I will let you put out that square.
All right, I'm going to ray of frost. That's
Because it does cold damage, right?
what?
It does cold damage.
Yeah, so 8.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Roll your damage. Roll your cold damage. So in your panic, you try to lift and you go, ray of frost!
Right.
Shoo.
That's
So he holds out his hand,
2.
and the fire doesn't go out,
Uh-huh.
but it goes down enough so that you probably could either put it out next turn or leap in and try to save whatever's there.
Okay.
Nereus.
I am going to drink my health potion.
Yoink.
11 points.
Okay. Drank.
And then I am going to pursue the dog.
Okay. So
Doggo.
5, 10,
Bad doggo.
20, 25, 30. He gets to right about there. Let's see, do I get to breathe on you next turn? Mika.
All right, I'm going to do Vampiric Touch again because I really don't have a lot of health.
Okay, so you have to move to him to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'll get.
So
I
you'll
still
have
want
to double move, and I don't think you're going to be able to make it. So the dog has literally run to the
All
front
the
door.
way back?
Yeah, he's at the front door.
Okay.
Your Eldritch Blast, yeah?
She's trying to get health back. That's the only
Yeah, I'll Eldritch Blast
That's
him
for me.
instead because that has a higher range. 14.
problem. Well, did you have your...
So you come around the corner, you fire your Eldritch Blast, and it hits the boards right in front of him, and purple energy crackles around him, but it doesn't seem to hurt him.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Start
oh,
of the turn. Smoke is in the
Do I
room.
get to
Everybody
add
make a...
the +1 because of the ring, or is that on?
No, everybody
saving
make
throws.
a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 20.
It's as though you've breathed smoke your whole life.
11.
You're okay, but the smoke is
Oh,
starting to get to
cigarettes.
you. 6. You take a level of exhaustion.
Mama told me the
That's
cigarettes
not
were bad.
great.
Yeah, so now you're at disadvantage on everything.
Okay.
So, which makes sense. You're standing back in the front of the
I'm in
corner.
it.
Okay.
In it to win it.
Yeah.
You see the dog try to. Yeah, he's like. And since he can't, he moves forward to take an attack. He hits you for 14 more points of damage. And then he'll move back. So he moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so he charges in, makes a bite, you shake it off. He moves back to the door, pacing, waiting for his breath to come back.
Okay.
And you realize that you're bit up and burned pretty badly.
Yep.
Okay. It is Lassiter's turn.
All right.
You want to refrost it again?
Yeah. 18.
Okay.
And then, so that's going to be 3.
Roll again because you're at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oop. 11.
You're fine. So
Yeah, and then 4.
4 points of damage? Okay, so you put this fire out, and you realize that the fire is spreading to the rest of the warehouse.
So there's a trap door here, and this is all stuff here?
Yeah, it's all burned now.
Cannonball.
Yeah.
Okay. Nereus.
Oh,
sorry.
Can I move?
Oh, you can,
Yeah.
sorry.
So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to,
Try to jump on it.
yeah, see if the fire's already done enough that I can fall through.
I understand. Yeah, it won't. You realize as you go, boom, boom, it's like, boom, boom, and you realize the
Chest.
No, not the chest, but the actual hinges are on the back side and it lifts up. It pulls on a ring. You're like, boom, boom. Okay, I can get this open.
Yeah.
So you reach to start to open it up next turn.
All right.
You take care of that. We got this.
There he is.
Maybe.
I'm
We've
going to
maybe got
advance
this.
on the doggo.
Yeah, you are.
And I also will shout out to you guys, I found an exit!
All right. I am going to
I mean, it's in the middle of the fire.
swing, and I am going to use a second level divine smite on that. 10 plus 7,
Hits.
17.
Hits.
That'll be 1. That's 8, 12, 17, 23 damage.
Okay. That does seem right. So you're pissed off. You're covered in blood and smoke.
Yes.
You run through the smoke and you charge forward, and as you scream, whatever it is, you scream for Aelfin, and you strike sideways, and as you do that, you open the hellhound up across its chest. It roars, and then it goes into
Dissipation.
Yeah.
dissipates.
It's like magic.
So now the fire is raging, and you hear dogs barking. You hear people start to shout, "Guards, guards, there's a fire!" What do you do?
I'm gonna investigate.
He's screaming.
This door.
He's screaming. There's a door. There's a door
All right,
back
all right.
here.
We'll
Well,
run.
open it.
We'll run.
Open it.
We'll run
Okay.
there.
Open it now. If it doesn't open, I'm getting out
Lift
there
it
fine.
and
As you lift it, you realize it's almost like a spider hole. At the bottom of that spider hole, there's some hay. There appears to be a tiny tunnel, but it doesn't go much of anywhere
that we can see.
that you can see. Do you go down in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go quick.
The minute you get down in it, you hear boom, 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 a door come open, and you hear the screams. It's a bleeding ogre! Call for the mages! Call for someone to put this out!
Hurry, quick. Get what's in there.
We're down.
So, as you're down there, there is a box. That box is a black box, has a blue inlaid cover.
Yeah, it does.
Across it, it has a golden swan
Good.
and 2 trails of breath coming out of its mouth.
Yep.
There's a little latch,
Pop it.
and as you pop it and open it, you realize it's a tome of understanding.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it.
As you lift the book out, you realize that the guards are there, so you may not be able to look at it here. You might have to make your way out.
We'll,
Yeah, hide it.
Hide it away.
How do you propose to escape now from a burning building that the guards are at the front door, and there doesn't appear to be a way out?
I run, I try to make myself look as disheveled and as distraught as possible, and I run up to the guys and say, "Help me, please! I need some help!"
Yeah. We were the next dinner that was
Yeah.
going to be added to the thing. We
Make
were
your-
in cold storage.
Deception.
Deception.
17.
So it's like, oh, get out of here! This is on fire! Come on, come on!
Please,
And the
my
guards
brothers,
grab you.
my brothers came to help me. Please help us get out.
Where are they now?
My baby brothers,
We're
right
limping
behind
out.
me.
And
Please.
as they're saying that, they're moving you out, and they don't notice anyone in there. And they go, no time for that! Come on, come on!
Yes,
Then we'll come out
Yeah, we come
behind.
running out as
Brothers!
well.
Stealth checks.
come out.
Oh, I've got disadvantage on stealth.
I know you do.
I have disadvantage anyways now, right?
Yeah.
Because of this 12 and 6. But my stealth is plus 6.
12.
So 18 and 12.
So 12 and 12. So the noise of the fire, the cacophony of the dogs. I got a 10. So the guards don't seem to notice that you sneak out.
Over to the water and start getting water to be like, oh,
Yeah.
we're here to help.
Shovel, shovel.
Oh, goodness.
Bucket.
Oh,
Once over for a cup of water.
I'm so distraught. I need some water. Please,
So-
gentlemen,
My
give
name's
me some
Breath.
water.
Have water.
Oh, hi, Breath. Thank you. Oh,
While the
that's
fire
good.
goes out, and if you're okay to do it, while the fire goes out, and everyone is finishing the building, and you collect yourselves and make your way back to potentially, I'm guessing, the cackling cat.
One thing,
Let's
while this
take
is
a-
going on and while the fire is being put
I
out.
was going to say we should take a break. That's what I was going to
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to say. Okay.
But,
We should take a peek at this book before we get
well,
away.
Okay.
Well, one of the things I was going to say is
I absolutely
as
agree.
we assist in putting out the water, because putting out the fire with the water
Right.
and stuff, in that chaos, and as the ogre's here, and people will probably more importantly.
Make sleight of hand check.
Yeah, thank
I know
you.
where you're. I know where
He
you're
wants
going.
that
I want
whistle.
that whistle. Sleight of hand. I got a +9 to sleight
Okay.
of hand.
Ooh, damn.
But
That's
it's
nice.
21.
disadvantage
Woohoo.
though.
Oh, disadvantage. Yeah.
Sorry,
Son of a-
buddy.
Because you're
That's
exhausted.
okay. Maybe that's my low one. It wasn't. 15.
A 15's still fine.
Oh.
Okay.
Because of all the
Chaos.
trouble and chaos. Again, I rolled a 10.
Nice.
You beat me. You simply walk up to the ogre, pull it, whistle off, and you pocket it.
All right.
No one is the wiser. So you do make your way out of the burning warehouse. You find your way to safety, whether that is a home or the cackling cat, which is comfortable for you. Do you want to find somewhere other than the cackling cat to go?
Yeah.
I think so.
What level of establishment is the cackling cat? Like, is it like
Moderate.
commoners go there?
Both. I mean, it is where commoners and
I don't wanna be
nobility
there.
cross paths.
Can we
Oh,
go
they do
somewhere
cross
nicer?
paths, so it wouldn't be like I wouldn't be embarrassed to stay there.
Right. You would not go
Okay.
to, say,
That's
the Blue
okay.
Butterfly, which
Yeah, but
is
there's
a
that guy
huge
there.
laborer's inn,
What guy?
And we're not giving him the book right away. so
or
we'll just
Hawksmead,
avoid
which is the.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah, I don't.
We should probably go somewhere
We
else.
should go somewhere
Is
else.
there somewhere
Maybe,
nicer?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Do I have an
because-
ally that I could call upon possibly? I mean, I know I'm not very liked yet. But,
Well, with a 20, I'm going to say there is a noble
okay.
who he's a guy by the name of Bellswaite.
Okay.
He is. They are patrons of the arts, and Bellswaite knows you, and is taking a shine to you. So
Okay.
Bellswaite might like you in a way that you don't want him to,
Oh.
Okay.
but he is always like, you look wonderful today. You look so strong. Oh, your armor is so
course.
shiny. He's constantly feeding you compliments. So Bellswaite allows you to lay over at his place, right?
Okay. I know a man. Will let us stay at his
Bakken is his name, B-A-K-N.
his
Bakken
abode.
Bellswaite.
Bakken.
Yep.
He is.
He is one of 4 brothers, and the Bellswaites, again, are huge patrons of the arts. So it's not unlikely that he might be funding some of these things, or his family would. But Bakken wouldn't, because he's,
He's straight laced.
man, he's a fop too. He's just like, oh, want to drink? Oh, let's go drink. Oh, yes, I have to get ready for the festival. Oh, my clothing. So he actually knows you and likes you a lot.
Oh, he sounds
and he's
like
like,
my
who
best
is your
friend.
friend?
This is.
Lassiter, lore seeker.
Yes, that. He likes fine
I've heard
art.
the name.
Well,
Lassiter Law Seeker. What a lovely name.
it rolls off the tongue.
Yes, it does.
Much like a fine wine. I heard that you actually are a purveyor of fine wine.
I am. I have a number of them. As he slaps his hands,
That was like
That was
a
perfect.
servant comes out. A servant comes out.
Yeah.
Says, sir, wine for all of us. They run off. You see them come rattling a tray of goblets. They set them before you and pour. He says, yes, what brings you to my home?
Take a drink.
How's the wine?
Fantastic.
We had previous accommodations, but I found them below our station for the
Oh
night.
my, you're hurt.
Oh. That's nothing.
Maurice, no, not now!
'Tis but a scratch.
As he yells at his bard. Move on! Stop it! I've heard enough!
There's a
Sorry,
better
I had
story to be heard.
Yeah. All right. Oh my God. Shut it, pal. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Not everything works the way it's supposed to, indeed.
That's funny.
So, we'll go back to Breagate sounds.
We had previous accommodations, but I found them below our station for the night.
Oh, stay here for the evening, please.
That is why I
Regale me
came.
with your tales. I want to hear it all. Do you have stories?
Well, we do have stories. Did you hear of this man that sells water at the well in the lady court?
Ah, no.
He's amazing.
Yes, apparently he was in league with this horrible ogre man. His
What is his
minion
name?
even.
Mr. Wood.
And breath.
This is awful.
It's
Breath may
Quite
have been
awful.
possessed by an evil demon. It was very
But you're all
exciting.
hurt. I see that you're burnt and bleeding.
We rescued many people from a burning.
warehouse. As we were there walking through ladies' court.
We are sometimes volunteer
As heroes are wont
firefighters.
to do, and he looks at you and bats his eyes and smiles.
This
As
one
heroes.
loves to rescue the people because
As
he also
heroes.
is a volunteer firefighter.
What is this firefighter?
We
You wrestle it like you?
Yes,
you
he takes
yes.
his
fight
shirt off
elementals.
first,
I flex my muscles at it.
shirtless, of course,
And
as
it-
to not
It
dirty his
runs
garments.
in fear. It runs in fear.
Oh my! This is exciting indeed.
Yeah, and I mean, that's pretty much been our day. All we wanted to do was partake in Guardsville, enjoy the festivities throughout the city, but we did come upon this and we had to.
Rest here the
yeah.
evening, please.
Oh, thank you.
Poultices and bandages. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of
Firefighting is very difficult. We're very hungry, though.
you. We'll feed you as well.
Oh,
That's
thank you. You're too
wonderful.
kind.
You are a great host.
Of course I am. I am a bell's weight.
This is true. I feel
So-
like
oh, sorry, go ahead.
we'd like to also. Do you have a space where we can go kind of freshen up? Because obviously you don't want to have to smell this.
I would like
No,
to take a
he-
long bath.
He has a fairly meager manner, but in that there are baths. So there are, like basically there are bowls of water that you can wash off with.
All right.
You are given a scraping tool and oil, so that you can scrape out your wounds. They prepare a meal for you, and he gives you a moment to gather yourself and talk if you need to.
In that moment.
In that moment.
Shall we go take baths?
Baths rhymes with other things. Yes. Starts with words. Things in words.
I will stay and entertain Mr. Bellswaite while you guys take your bath.
Make a performance
Okay.
check.
Performance?
Nice.
Not deception?
Performance.
Okay. 14.
So he's asking you like, oh, show me this pose. Oh, show me that pose. Oh, I want my friends to draw you. So you are literally like,
Sure, yeah.
I am above this. But
Which way is the gun show?
yeah.
I said, which way is it?
It's over there.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
that
yeah,
way.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. All
I would never have known how to got there if you hadn't told me.
I know.
Who has two thumbs and is a paladin? Him. All right, so you two
We'll take that.
adjourn and you look through the tome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll understand.
She
It
has
is-
it. Yeah.
It has mystical writing. You notice that the mystical writing is not glowing, which you would expect. And as you're holding the book, something falls out of the back, a page. It appears to be a missive written in a language that you're not familiar with. What do you speak?
Well, if I'm not familiar with it, then common and probably Elven.
Okay.
All right. So I actually speak a lot of languages.
Good.
I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, Common, Giant, and Deep Speech.
How perfect that this is written in deep speech.
Haha, woo!
Perfect. Didn't that say I... No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't read it, I speak it.
I heard
So-
speak.
So
What's this
yeah,
say?
I can't read. So you look at it, and these runes are disturbing, and they speak of a place
They speak of a place
called
called
the Vault of Shame.
the Vault of... Really? The Vault of Shame? Dang it. Dang
Sounds
it.
like a collection of pornographic materials.
Make a
every
history.
Wednesday night
Make
here.
a history. That's the vault of shames right here, right now.
Shame.
Make a history roll.
All right.
Shame.
14.
He
And
hasn't
make a history
rested.
roll.
19.
The vault of shame is what they say sometimes when a family has committed a profane act.
Shame. Ding ding.
Shame.
Shame. Ding ding.
A profane act.
That's
So
bad.
something terrible, some terrible secret is following this family. This book shows the map and tells the location of the Vault of Shame for the family's swan's breath.
Oh, we gotta go there and find out right now. I gotta know this.
you're-
secret.
Okay, so
This sounds juicy.
all right,
so tell me how many hit points you're down, because if you're going there right now.
Oh, no, we're going to
we'll,
take it
a nice bath and then
And a nice
freshen up and
rest.
then eat and then rest for the night.
Yes.
But
So
one
long
of the things
rest.
I think is very funny is because we're here to play D&D, right?
A nice 5 more cups of
And
wine.
we have what are called our personality traits, our ideals and such. We
Yeah.
all have these, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So a little bit more about Lassiter. I know
The story.
a little bit more.
The story of Lassiter.
So we're bonding as we
we're all
drink some
bonded,
wine.
yeah. So I know
not
a
him,
story
he's,
relevant to almost every situation.
Ooh.
I collect local rumors and spread gossip,
Well, that's right. You've already done that.
and I do that.
You did that already.
Yes.
With,
Knowledge should be shared. So pretty much everything belongs in a museum
Yeah.
or library.
Yeah.
That's my ideal. My bonds are I have been searching my whole life for an answer to a certain question, which is this note that I have received that I talked about in the beginning there. And however, I am easily distracted by the promise of information. So those are things that you now know a little bit more about
Yeah.
Lassiter.
Right.
Yeah.
Gossip monger.
Okay, great.
So when you got all excited, I got all excited.
He's Ethrin Perez Hilton.
Well, we should go to sleep really soon so that we can get up early in the morning so that we can hunt down the juicy secrets.
I agree. I mean, what could they have done? They'd be put in the vault of shame.
Oh, I bet
Or
it was bad.
the
I
tomb
bet
of
they
shame.
like slept with their brother or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you went there really fast.
Well, you know, shame ding ding.
Ding ding.
Yeah.
What low people do you know?
The lowest.
So typically, there are a few crimes that could cause shame. Forbidden magic, forgotten and banned lore,
Okay.
or the trafficking of illegal substances or items.
Things I enjoy.
So it's literally it's something that they have done.
It's like this story was made for you.
It was not actually. It was made before I knew who you guys were.
Okay, well, I think we should wake up and have some hearty breakfast in the go.
You really don't want to
Easter
just
hunting.
turn this in and get your 500 gold?
No. I mean, I'm pretty greedy, but
You can forge
I
things,
can
right?
get,
I was
can
going to
get,
say it.
So
That's what I
here's-
was going to say too. You could forge this map and all this information. We could still turn the book in, get our gold, and continue on.
well, we have a whole day.
We do have a whole day.
We have a whole day.
We
How
could
long do we
leave
have?
this important stuff
Guardsville,
here.
by the end of Guardsville.
Mr. Bellswaite will not take it from me because he knows I'll kill him. So we could keep that safe here
What?
and not lose it.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, let's just in case as a backup
Wrap it as a
plan.
package so he doesn't identify
Yeah, well,
the
He won't
Let's
disturb.
disguise
He
it.
will not disturb.
What's your
my
what is your
belongings.
forgery skill? What's your plus?
I don't think it has one. It's just
not, it's just-
a part of my
Oh, your
background.
forgery kit,
She can,
right?
like,
I think
take
it
a
comes with
10.
the charlatan.
Dexterity. So what's your dexterity plus?
Oh, like 1. Oh no, 2. Plus
Can
2.
I give?
Okay.
Can I give an assist on this?
You sure can. Which gives an advantage, right?
Yeah, I believe it is advantage on that.
Okay. You tell her all the right things to write. She goes, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
your,
cool.
your dice
All right.
didn't help.
I think we should,
So
forge
she
all of
makes
this and
she
keep
makes
the,
a document that looks similar, puts it back in the book, or copies it and puts it back in the book.
something that looks similar but isn't exactly accurate, just in
Okay.
case.
Everybody make an insight roll.
15.
7.
Yeah, ish.
Ish. Yeah.
It is highly likely that the reason they truly want this book is that. And you're smart to get it tonight or tomorrow, because once they find the book, they may shut down the Vault of Shame.
Okay, so just in case we lose the book or something, I'm going to put this fake one in here, keep the real one in my pocket, and we should go hunting the place in the
And
morning.
you said the fake one was a little different, right?
Yeah,
so
so
that it would
even
throw
if they
them
found
off.
it, it would still throw them off.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make it look kind of similar, but point to a completely different place.
Sure. Works.
It'll really throw them off. They won't have an idea where it is.
So there's not much to look about. It is in the upper class crypts.
Yeah.
However, you are not allowed in the upper class quarter unless, of course, you had some sort of nobility
Escort.
or signet ring or escort.
Well,
Oh, you do.
I have a
Okay.
false identity, and he's a noble, and
Okay,
that's
it's fine.
our bodyguard. So, and I will lie my way
That works.
into the story.
Bodyguard?
He's
I'm
our.
the
He is
chronicler.
my servant.
The chronicler. He's
You
the
know what?
chronicler.
That is probably better. That would probably
I
be
can
more
tell
likely.
you have never been a noble.
No, but I've lied about it a lot. Usually works.
With this, obviously, is gonna get you by. As a noble, right? Isn't that how nobility works? Genetics?
No,
Dang it.
it's your name.
Not that I know what genetics are.
What is this thing you speak of?
Your molecular makeup says.
Genetics. They're the things you have to pick off your neck after going into a... All right. So it really takes nothing for you to figure out where this is. It's in the crypt. You've got a map that takes you straight there.
Okay.
After your rest, reset yourselves. Put your hit points back to max.
Woo!
Get
Okay, I'm
spells
gonna
back.
I'll put on my fine outfit and adopt my false
And you
identity
are-
of a noblewoman.
Your story is...
My name is
Okay, well, I'm saying your story is that you are visiting... You're visiting dead relatives.
Yes.
A long lost relative
yes,
of mine.
we'll go with that. That was way better than what I was gonna say.
What is your lie?
Nothing at all.
No, go ahead.
Let's hear it.
What's your lie?
No. I was going to say I was going to inspect the tombs. My new name was Blueberry Charlemagne because it sounded fancy.
You're gonna expect them, and you have.
She's not that
I have all
smart.
this. I have all this parchment. I was told
She's a good
I'm from the
liar, but she's
inspector's
not that
office.
smart.
something about a rubbing is a new thing. I'm gonna rub this on the tomb.
We have to make sure they're all in order.
And the
Yeah.
guards
That
are
was
so
the thing.
hungover, they're like, please, keep it down. Of course, of course. So once there, truly, it's ridiculously easy to find your way into the crypt.
Yeah, Blueberry Charlemagne.
There is a Swan's Breath crypt, which is a holy place.
I'm a
As
holy
you
woman.
ascend to the crypt, you realize there's stairs leading down, and that stairs leads to that portcullis, which is locked.
Oh,
This?
it's only temporarily locked.
Oh, that's right. Manservant, please unlock this so we can inspect it.
Did you call me manservant?
We're keeping up appearances here.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
You do hear rats, and you see large rats moving across.
Blueberry Charlemagne, Tube Inspector, and Manservant.
You just speak to him with contempt, and he'll know what to do.
You know that no one's there except you. I'm just letting
Right,
you know
right.
this.
She needs to learn.
So
We're in character right
I reach behind your ear, and there's my.
Make slide a hand check.
Yeah.
We said unlock it.
It's gonna rip my ear off accidentally.
11.
He's like this. Hey! It shows up, but
Okay.
Just pick the lock.
so there's no lock. This is a mechanically driven portcullis.
So I go.
He can't. There's nothing to pick.
I try and lift it.
So make a strength check.
Open sesame. Oh, I guidance him, so he can add a
Okay.
d4.
Okay.
23.
So he puts his back into it, and you realize he is kind of a strong guy. I guess Bellsway was right. He grunts and lifts.
As he's lifting
and
it, can I
as
just reach out and
guidance,
just...
yeah, guidance. You see his muscles
Remember this.
ripple across his arms. Sweat comes across his brow, but you hear crack, crack, crack. Something. He's broken the seal on something and slides this thing open. You put yourselves in that room, please.
Okay. Yes.
There are large rats.
I wanted to actually do an investigate real quick.
Sure.
Just to see if there was a mechanical lever or anything on the outside that we didn't notice. That
There
might have
was
been-
none.
Okay, because I want to be like,
No, but it probably was when you came in.
What's
so.
impressive
We
about
have
using
our,
a lever?
Do you have the minis?
I do. I have these ones here, and you're trapped by these two guards right
Yes,
there.
all right, so distraught. Ooh!
Oh,
That's right. You
The
can just
gate's
leave that.
gone anyways.
Well, you know,
You just open that up. It's all good.
All right.
I ripped it out of the wall.
So
you know.
you-
with bare hands.
As you peer down, you can start to
Fan
pull it
myself
back
a
by a factor of 10 feet. So just keep pulling it back by 10 feet, by 10 feet. Every
There you
10 feet you go. So you notice that this decrepit stairs leads off into a stairway that looks like hundreds of years have gone by. It is rubbed smooth, and there's a broken table at the bottom. So apparently no one has been here to tend this tomb for a very long time.
Jeez. I'm going to cast Mage Armor and Detect Magic.
Nothing.
Oh, wow.
So how long does Mage Armor last?
Mage Armor is 8 hours.
Okay.
Detect Magic is just 10 minutes. So if in the next 10 minutes. Whoa!
Nothing.
Cool.
So it is profoundly dark. Sorry, and there should be a torch over there somewhere. And
There was one on the. I see that.
Yeah. So if you want to take that torch, you can light it, and it will give you 30 feet of vision or 40 feet of vision.
Since I'm half elf, do I have dark vision?
You are the only one that does.
Okay.
The
So
other
why
two-
don't one of you take the torch since I can see okay?
Okay. Put the torch under your stand.
Well-
Light it, if you want to. If you want.
I would like to use Divine Sense as well. That will let me know the location and type of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Okay, great. As you do that, he reaches out. You see him furrow his brow. Hey, your friend. Holds his hand out, and he does. You don't detect any.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to prep an action that if we
I will
see
take
something
the
that looks like a
This
big
crypt
bad
is
boss,
clear.
I'm going to cast Armor
At
of
least 60 feet
Agathis on
Yeah.
myself.
Got it.
Cool. All
And
right.
I'll take the torch and light it.
Okay, so go ahead and put that under your mini. Or someone, please. Just turn it on.
Oh,
There's a little switch.
Yes, it do.
Oh,
Thank you, Dwarven Forge. We
Whoa.
love
Dwarven Forge is awesome. Look
you.
at
So is
that.
Sirenscape. We'll give them both a shout out.
Absolutely.
Sirenscape and Dwarven Forge
Woo!
have brought this epicness tonight.
But you're going to be in front. Oops.
It's okay, you can take that off. You can take it off.
No.
It just that
feeling
indicates
everything.
that there's a roof all the way out. So
Okay.
that the ceiling there is 60 feet or 50 feet,
I
40
think
feet.
I think we should have Homeboy go first.
I will gladly take all the glory.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will sightsee from
As
behind
you step down, make a dexterity check against an 18.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
I'm not going to make that. Oh, 18.
I'm not going to make that.
As I
You-
proceed to be awesome.
You literally walk down those stairs. They are slippery. They are broken.
And
And
10 feet?
yeah, it's fine. You can actually take it all the way there. No, well,
Oh,
not
to here.
there.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
So you make your way to the bottom of that platform.
This was tough for even me. You all should be very careful.
I will cast guidance on both of us
Okay. It lasts
and resistance. It's like
It's
a
like
minute.
a cantrip.
a
It's,
minute. Yeah, I know the cantrip. I just didn't know if it was a round or a minute.
It's like let me actually check. 'cause
I think
I'm
it's a
pretty sure
round
just
for
a-
guidance.
So we can like go down the
an
stairs, but then it's done. So it says
So why don't you go, both
up
of you
to a
make-
1 minute.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Is it concentration?
Yeah.
So that means you have to concentrate on it.
one
Okay.
person goes, then
You
Okay.
can't do it
another
on each.
person
So
can
like
go.
you're following him and then.
All right. So I'll go and then you go.
Okay.
I'm going to look something up real quick. One of the good things about Dungeons and Dragons is a lot of information is on the internet in regards to magical items. I happen to have boots of striding and springing.
Yes, you do.
I may just be able to jump down without any.
Correct.
any
I'll
hazard.
just I'll rule it.
Okay.
Fine. One of the
Okay,
things
well,
about being a
I'll
DM
go.
is you can just say that.
The rule of cool.
All right. Well,
is
then
above
I
all.
will go without him.
Okay. So make your dex saving throw.
Now I can choose.
You get your +1 from your winning ring.
Yeah. Plus 2. This +2. 9.
9. So as she tumbles down the stairs, roll 1d4. That's the amount of damage that you take.
1.
Unfortunately, you're not. You slip and thud, sort of ride it down on your butt like a slippery set of icy stairs.
You're not graceful,
And
and,
you
you,
make
don't know
you
how to
make-
speak to servants. You are no noble.
And you make a lot of sound, so you realize that any chance of sneaking up on anything here is gone. However, before you see a rail, and cut into that rail are runes that are written in Elvish.
Ooh. What do they say? Because I can read that.
Herein, oh, I love that. Look at that. Herein, The tomb, and it's the bench is turned over, so it got knocked down. So flip that over, sorry. Here in the tomb of Swan's Breath, our glory may it forever be known. Then it says, ye who enter without the breath of the swan upon you shall find peril.
Who's got the breath of the swan? Do I have the breath of the swan right now?
Are any of you swan's breaths?
Oh.
I don't know.
No. But we have the book.
Once again, you're
You
no
are not.
nobles.
Well, crepes.
Well, it just is a warning not to go beyond that railing unless you're a swan's breath. Now,
Do I know?
in the
Would we
dim
know?
light, you can see, you can pull that open.
I would know that's shenanigans.
Yeah, would we know if we were swan's breaths?
Right about there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would. Yeah, just go ahead and pull it off. So
Okay.
as you move up to the rail, you can stand that little figure back up.
I'd like to do another divine sense.
Yeah. You do, and you don't sense
Okay.
anything.
Can I ask my
So go ahead and move yourself up to the rail if you so desire.
my evil tentacle god if he happens to know if I'm a swan's breath?
Evil tentacle god.
The,
What?
The elder one.
the old gods.
Yeah,
Shtar-Nodain.
Oh, you worship Stanodain. All right. So like, Stanodain, hear my plea. Give me the breath of swans.
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
Darn.
But you realize in that vault, you see 4 large pillars. They're covered in just the torch touches it, just the tiniest of filigree of silver runes going all up and down. In the middle, there's a dais. On that dais, there is a box similar to the one that you found before. Behind it is a large being. Make a history roll.
A history roll. 1622.
Terrifyingly, it looks like the vault of shame. The shame of this family is they can't get rid of their kin. This appears to be the tattooed arm of one of their kinsmen. It appears to be the eye of one of the great leaders. It appears to be the crown. They are mummifying or keeping this thing with different parts of all of their family throughout history. Along the back wall, there are an assemblage of gold and
That's disgusting.
lots of different chests, which look very expensive. And there may be secrets in there as well.
Can I roll a religion to see if check or anything? See if this was like a practice that was done ages ago that
Sure.
was kind of shunned.
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
I'm more in shock.
You're guessing that this is the thing. And you realize that it is not undead because you detected no undeath. So it is literally the shameful effigy of an elven lord, but it's huge. I mean, it's just big because it's got all kinds of parts on it, and
That's gross.
it almost is Frankenstein's monster-like because an ear from one relative or the earring that was pierced a certain way. It's like, oh, that's the Lady Elva's ear, and this is Lord Dareth's hand, and so it's just this really horrible figure that they've put at the end of this thing.
Gross.
And if you could if you could bring back proof, I mean, of course, how would you prove that it's down here other than dragging someone down to show it?
Drag it out.
Drag it out.
You could do that.
After.
How high are the bells, or not bells, wait, the swan's breath in like the hierarchy of noble families?
They're pretty important.
Pretty important. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm dragging that out no matter what.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to touch that. That looks gross.
Okay. So what do you do? Tell me what you do.
well, wait. So is it like sewn together? Could
Yeah.
you easily take part of it?
Not easily.
I have a sword.
Yeah, you could probably hack off bits of it if you
Okay.
wanted to.
Like you said, there was like a tattooed arm. I would take the tattooed arm. I'm gonna
Okay.
cut
okay.
when the time comes.
When the time comes.
When the time comes.
Because this thing is standing there.
Yeah, it's just like.
Okay.
But I mean, you see the eyes. It looks to be very well preserved. It might even be mummified. You're not sure.
Dude,
Okay.
be careful. You know that thing's going to come alive the second you get within 5 feet of it.
Why are you saying these things? That's exactly the nightmares I have as a child, and now you're bringing my nightmares to life.
Darling, would you like to go and investigate that thing over there that you want to bring out?
Well, absolutely.
Oh, how lovely.
Okay.
I hop the rail.
You hop the rail?
I prep Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Prep Eldritch Blast.
Um,
I need something.
What have you lost?
That's fine. I'm walking around your.
No, I'm going to go with the armor of Agathis again.
Okay.
I'm going to do that because.
So you're doing that?
I will.
You
just
go
die.
into the room,
That spell too.
It's awesome.
right? You come to here. Where do you go?
Do I notice anything amiss with like the pedestal in the middle? Or is it just
No, the dais sits
The
above. So
dais.
it is a dais that
And
sits
it has
above.
the book thingy or the.
But it has the
box.
the same box, which may contain something that.
okay? I'll walk up to the box
Okay.
and
Everybody make an initiative check.
yay!
Initiative roll, please.
Kind of feel like a hot potato opportunity.
Oh
about
my
that,
God.
You know what I mean? Because with those boots starting springing, I could run and maybe he'll follow what that is. Maybe he's bound to the, maybe
I would
bound
like
to
you
the
to
box.
know that on my initiative rolls today, I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 1. But I prepped an action, so it doesn't mean I get to go first.
Well,
Maybe.
It's just casting
well,
armor. on
in
myself.
this case, yeah, you can do that. But the minute something happens, you can do it. But I'll tell you what that
Sounds
thing
good.
is.
Sounds good.
in a moment.
But I rolled a 1.
Okay, you're 2 then.
Well, technically it's a 3.
Woo, a 3, Mika. Okay.
Awful.
And 21, 20.
I have a 21.
You have 21.
You want to share some of that luck?
Okay.
Can I share some of that, love?
No.
14.
14.
Should have taken the feet.
It's like, should I yeah, right? Lucky.
That's a good feat to have.
That's a
really
really
OP.
good feat.
Really OP.
What is?
Luck.
Lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
My one punch monk had it.
Yeah.
one. I love that. Just One Punch Monk. That's I remember that. It's my favorite Jackie Chan movie, One Punch Monk. And you are Nereus. Okay. So when Nereus gets close and he steps on the dais, there's an audible click. Suddenly, the floor alights with lightning. You hear something go spin up underneath you. The columns come alive with lightning. That lightning strikes the thing, and the flesh golem comes to life.
I knew it was going to happen!
Agatha,
Yes! Boom.
and as you do that,
That gives me an additional 15 hit points.
you have an action before the action that happens. So
Okay.
you have one rapid, quick action you can do. What do you do?
I am going to throw I'm going to throw a dart at the golem to distract him from our companion.
Okay.
If I can. 18.
You hit it. What's your jar?
What's that?
What is the jar that you hit him with?
That was a dart.
6
A dart. Sorry, dart.
Dart.
So 7 points of damage.
Sorry, that's a little loud. I'll turn it down.
Yeah.
So when you do that,
Oh no!
you go, oh no! You hear the lightning, and you see a floor from the other side, or a wall from the other side descend, and a floor ascend. And you throw the dart, and it slams shut. Now your friend is there by himself. That's why I asked if he was going in. Okay. This is suddenly very loud. So, Lassiter's gone. The golem moves forward.
Crap.
Standing ready to fight.
And he takes a swing at you.
Okay.
Rock the city, that one did.
Sorry. Methinks I hit you. Yeah, I'm a +7. So I hit it twice, 26 points of damage.
26.
So the golem moves forward and goes BAM! And slams you across your shield. It nearly knocks the shield out of your hand. As I nearly
So
trip
does
on the
does the railing actually push back like that?
No, you can push your railing forward.
Okay.
Yeah, you can push it forward. Sorry, I was just replacing
Oh,
the
that's okay.
places. So he slams you on your shield and it knocks the wind out of you, and then he hits you so hard in his stomach that you taste your own bile.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nereus, it's your turn.
All right. This is the foul work. Lightning does not power you. The lightning works for me. And I'm going to use, again, the guided strike, second level.
Is there
divine
lightning
smite.
damage in it?
No, but
Oh, okay.
Eowyn is characterized by lightning.
Right.
So,
So because of that, I'm going to give you a chance to roll Knowledge Arcana. Or Knowledge Religion, sorry.
14.
Lightnings heal golems.
Lightning's
Heal
heal
flesh golems. So he is literally standing on a regenerator.
Is he on the floor or on the
Yeah,
dais?
he's on the floor.
Is there lightning
Or
on
he
the
could
dais?
be. He could be. There is not, but there's lightning leaping from the columns. In fact, I'm glad you said that. Sorry. Thanks for reminding me. I need a D4. One, two, three. The column nearest him explodes in a blast to all those squares and jolts him, and you notice that the dart literally pushes out of his side.
Okay.
Nobody likes that.
So do your worst, sir.
Can I make a pull attack? Like
Pull?
to pull him up onto the dais and to the ground?
You can grapple him, sure.
Like grapple him up and down?
Yeah.
So the lightning is not affecting anything on the dais.
I didn't say that yet.
8.
So you go to grapple him, and he pulls free. Micah.
Well, I get 2 attacks, so...
Oh, okay. Make your second attack. Sorry.
The second attack, I am going
And
to...
actually, he is here. I apologize. He's on the edge of the dais.
Okay.
So you're like, oh shit, my friend's gone. The door's closed. Sorry about that.
23 to hit.
23 actually hits, my brother.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Would I have known from seeing the lightning if it is a magic spell that I could dispel?
Make an knowledge arcana. No, actually, sorry. Make a perception check.
You cast detect magic when we first walked in.
Correct.
It hasn't been 10 minutes.
Right, correct. There's
10.
no magic.
Okay.
What?
There's
No
no
magic.
magic. So
I'm just
something's-
curious if maybe there's a
So,
magic.
But
well,
make
I
a
was
perception
thinking-
check.
Yeah.
10.
Okay, but you do hear
Yeah.
whirring.
Okay, so maybe it's like mechanical or something. We need to get through this wall and or find that device. I'm going to start investigating the walls, the floor,
Okay.
the runes, try to find something. It's an elvish
Search check.
that will allow me to search. Let's search.
Search is
sorry.
should be under
Investigation.
investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
That would be the DM.
All right, and I will guidance
3.5
myself.
to 5.1. Is it too loud for
Oh,
you?
I have a pretty good, 9.
You frantically search the room looking for something that triggered it, but apparently it's on the other side of the wall.
Okay, can I shout at the top of my lungs?
Yeah.
Free action.
Find the switch or something.
Okay, Lassiter.
I will also do an investigation in this room
Okay.
to see if there's any lever, button, brick, or anything that can be manipulated to open that back up. 17.
So next to where the walls come together in the seam, it looks like there's something you can pull, like some sort of handle. Like you could slip your hand in and pull it if you want to try that.
I will try that.
Okay? You take, when you put your hand in the slot, you feel it grab,
Of course.
and you take 8 points of lightning damage as it kicks
All
you
right.
off.
All right, you gotta find that switch, man.
So it is a metal, you literally touch a metal rod.
So I have that leather armor of resist lightning.
Oh, you do?
Uh-huh.
So you don't take the damage.
Okay.
It literally holds you, kicks you off, and you realize that it's electrifying.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, I
Better
forgot
use
that.
it.
That's awesome.
Better use me.
Okay, so you do realize if you can find a way to insulate your hand, or you guys can pull it, you can get
All right.
one of the levers
So
out.
I'll try to insulate my hand since you're resistant
Well,
to
it's
this.
not your turn, but
Yeah,
that's okay.
I got you.
When
He's
it's-
like,
I
it's electrical.
explain all this to you. It's like, yeah, it's charged.
Okay, so
6
on my
seconds.
next turn, I will help you and also cast.
It's like this frantic, like,
Yeah, we're in an escape room with
50.
death.
So this one, boom, he hits you so hard you feel your neck crack. You're like, oh God. You take 13 points. And then the second attack, you're ready this time, and you get your shield up, and he, boom, knocks you back a bit, but you're all right. He moves actually over one. No, I mean, he doesn't actually knock him back a square.
Oh,
but-
okay.
yeah. So he hits you there. Where's my D4? There it is. All right, let's roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
This one again.
That one explodes again.
And he doesn't heal that time?
You don't know.
Well, I hit him, so does
I know.
Okay.
You don't. Yeah, you can't. He doesn't look like he's getting stronger.
Okay.
Narius.
I kick open the box that's on the ground. Is
Okay.
anything in there?
You kick it off the dais.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
As you kick it, you're going to kick it up, and you literally throw it back. It falls off. Ba-boom. And you hear something crack inside it.
Uh-oh.
And when you hear something crack, suddenly you hear like a tss, almost like a gas.
Oh, God.
That's great.
He's going to die.
Okay. That was my first attack.
Okay.
And I would like to. Do I hear them yell about the switch at all?
Make a perception check.
No, 7.
No, you can.
Or no,
you don't
6.
know what they're saying. You hear her screaming.
Okay.
So apparently something horrible is happening on the other side of your friends too.
Okay. I turn and because I hear that. Do I see anything on the wall?
We have a good friendship.
Okay. Then I am going to. Am I 5 feet away or?
Well, he's right there. He's in.
Okay.
He's like up on the dais.
Oh, okay. Then I am going to kick him, like shove him off the dais.
Okay, you're
keep him
making
away.
a shove attack.
Yes.
So that's and I have to look this up because I don't remember. Your shove attack.
Should be a strength contest.
Opposing strength
I think
checks.
it is. And if you win, you move him back 5 feet.
8.
I rolled a 20. So you kick him solidly in the chest, and he's like, "Ah!"
This creature
Make
is the worst.
There were 2 of them originally.
I remember.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, that's good. All right. So I will insulate my hand and try to help him open the
Okay,
door.
how are you insulating your hand?
I've got some. Oh gosh, would I even know? Because she's not that smart. Would I even know what I could wrap myself in, like cloth and stuff?
Make a decision quick.
I'll wrap myself in my fine clothes, my arms in my fine clothes,
Okay.
and I will grab
roll a
on.
d20, and the d20 says if you get above a 10, you actually have a pair of suede gloves.
Okay. I do.
So you quickly put on your suede glove, and you reach the other side,
Yeah.
and you pull, make a strength check.
Okay. Are you still pulling, or have
Yeah,
you let go?
I will help give an assist as I can if I can.
So that you get advantage.
That's good because this was a 1.
That's
That is a 16.
good, great. So you
But
reach
could I
in
have
and he's
cast
like,
that thing
pull and turn, pull and turn, and you pull and turn.
Yeah.
When you do, you feel a chain, and this first wall goes,
Drops down.
drops
Okay,
down.
the first one.
And now there's one more wall.
Lassiter. Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing that we probably have to do something else with this lever to get the other wall to move.
Okay.
So I will take my the cloak of elven kind and wrap it up and reach in there
Ooh, magical.
and try to see if
Smart.
if I need to, twist it and
So
shank it.
again, your cloak of elvenkind doesn't really provide
Enough.
insulation.
All right.
You take but your armor prevents you from taking actual lightning damage.
Yeah. I was like, well, that didn't work.
Well, you can brace me,
Golem.
and I'll go for the second one on my next turn.
I'm gonna I should be rolling at the top of the round for that column.
For the column.
D4.
Yeah, because it's where it tells me where he has to go.
3.
1, 2, 3. So he's where he's supposed to be. And it innervates him, and he reaches out and slams you for 13 points,
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
and slams you for 13 points again.
I'm
No,
unconscious.
19. He does not. He misses. So you dodge the very last blow.
Oh, so
good.
misses.
Boom, and I missed it by 1.
Dude.
Because you're 20, right?
AC, yes.
Yeah, I got a 19.
Yeah.
So your shield literally saves you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh, he's like
Narius.
almost dead. We need to get in
All
there.
right. Have I seen him go any further? Like,
You've only seen him move between these 2 columns.
lay on hands is an action. Okay. I'm going to
Step back 5 feet. And
step back 5 feet
good man.
and then lay on hands all 25,
Okay. Like a good paladin. Okay.
and then can I, while I'm doing that, just look around the room to see if I can notice anything like perception
Sure.
check or
You do an
investigation?
investigate search at disadvantage. Nope.
4.
You know,
Yeah.
you're like, How do I get out of here? How do I get out? I can't get out.
There's no glory in death.
Where are you guys? Mika.
All right, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. You can help me?
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
There's nothing. This switch appears to be doing nothing on this side.
Oh, okay. So we
Lassiter.
can't pull it open.
I guess the other side of the wall hopefully might have
Okay,
something.
so I guess I'll
you're
bonus
right.
action yell at him again and hope that since there's only one wall now, maybe he could hear me. And I will say, find the switch on your side!
Make perception.
Again.
13.
Okay. Okay, Lassiter.
Perception or?
No, it's up to you. What are you doing?
Okay, so obviously this isn't effective on this side.
Correct.
I'm-
So you're like, you
I'm-
guys are
I'm
frantically searching.
I go to the other side and see if there's anything.
There's not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You should also yell at him just in
Yeah.
case he can hear you.
Look, yeah, I'm going to say, look for a lever on your side. You know, I'm going to go to the.
16.
Okay. Okay. He makes 5. He takes 10 feet. He comes up on the dais.
Oh my god.
Oh, 16 and a 9. So he's swinging wildly, and you are missed.
This is so bad.
Nereus.
So
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Well-
hang on.
So much F.
4. Gosh, it's going back and forth between those two columns.
Kind of makes sense. He's in that on that
Yeah.
side, so the lightning.
Yeah. I just, I guess I have to just trust that maybe I can kill it in one shot.
I think you really need to get out of that
Nereus
room.
Well,
is like-
I can't move or else he'll
Nereus
hit
is
me.
like, I can
So-
do this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just, unload it all.
Oh, you're right,
the-
because you'll step off to the lightning trap.
Yeah.
You're trapped on the
Yeah,
dais,
the
buddy.
guided strike, all the deals.
Your eyes light up.
Yeah.
For war, for Elfin!
So plus 10, 12, 21.
Well, his AC is 9, so you hit him.
Oh, okay, great.
Do you have a magical weapon?
Oh, the vicious longsword.
Oh, yeah. So he takes full damage.
All right, so that's 2. So that is 8 and 10, 13, 19, 29 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Mika, make an insight roll.
15?
You realize when you released it, something released in those walls. However,
16.
the one in front of you slid down easily. And when you first came here, this one came up and the other one came down. So perhaps it's loose, but gravity is keeping it. The mystical forces of the universe that make things pull down to the ground. That's what's
I
Thank you.
stand on top of the other door and reach up and try to pull the other one down.
doesn't work.
Okay, that's not
That's
gonna
right.
work.
That's a
went like-
natural reaction. Laster.
I will do the opposite of gravity.
You reach underneath and see if you can get a hold and pull hard.
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Eat your Wheaties.
Don't do it too
14.
fast. I'm on top of the door. I'll get squished.
No, because that one fell.
So, Laster, you
So
are
the other
in
one needs to go up and get locked back in place.
Lassiter, you are here. You've dropped the torch, I assume.
Yeah.
And you are literally, and you've got it here, and you see your friend fighting this flesh golem.
Okay.
Can I take a move action? Because I didn't take a move action.
No,
And go
on your turn you can.
Darn it. All right, well, hold that for 10 seconds.
Yeah, he's like, run in, get him, or run out.
Yeah, run out. Shout at him,
The
run
golem.
out.
Takes his 2 attacks.
I think you should shout at him to run out.
Yeah.
2 19s. Do you go down?
Is that natural 19s or?
Yeah, natural 19.
Oh yeah. Then if he's +7, right?
So you get it open just in time to see him go, doosh, doosh, and pummel your friend. He drops his sword, he crumbles to the ground, he lays on his back.
And he hits me once while I'm on the ground.
Well, no, technically you go to 0.
Right.
It's 5e. So the way it works
So-
in 5e is once you get to 0, you're dying.
Well, his first one puts me at 0. His
Right.
second attack would be 2 failures. Yeah. 'cause
No,
it's
once you fall, he'll stop. If it puts you at 0, if you drop, then he turns to move towards them.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
What? He's gonna turn and move towards
10,
me?
15. And he'll take his second attack. I don't know if he can take his second attack.
Will he?
Oh, yeah.
That's what that's his grand plan?
Murder everything. I
All
like
right.
it. I'm a fan of murder,
So I'm gonna need you to hold that up because I'm gonna
Okay, yeah,
try
so
to
that's,
do something.
yep.
Don't let go.
He does that.
I'm gonna
He
try to do something.
comes to.
He's gonna punch at me.
No, he's coming towards you, so he doesn't.
Oh, okay. So he gets right
So
up.
he goes, you see him literally drop your friend, look up and come towards you.
Yeah.
Hold that door.
Nereus, make a save.
Death saving throw.
Death saving throw.
I
10 or
like
better.
it. I like it.
10.
It's all right.
10. Nereus makes his first save.
Okay.
And for those of you who haven't played 5e, when you go to 0 points, you drop to the ground unless a rock flattens you. But you
I like
have
the
3
way you're
chances to
thinking.
live. What?
What?
You have 3 chances to live. So you save 3 times or you fail 3 times. A critical save is 2 successes. A critical fail is 2 failures. Okay. Nereus did it. Mika, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to run in and cast Hold Person on the golem, and then
Okay.
somehow, if he can still hold the door, try to drag his ass out into the
5,
room
10,
without it.
15.
Hold Person.
15 to here and whole person.
Hold Person.
Okay.
And it'll last a while as long as he keeps failing his saving rolls, which is, I think, 15.
He's not a person, he's a monster.
Oh, God.
So
it's
she
not
casts it and she realizes it does nothing. And you have
But that could be an
15.
easy mistake.
You
knowing that it's
have
humanoid.
But I
you
already
still
did it.
have 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
It's up to you if you want to try to run past him to your friend and save your friend or not.
No. I want to do something really, really impressive. You might even be.
Okay, well, I can
really
cast
excited.
Hex as a bonus action. So I'm not going to go in and run in there because I'm not going to trap myself in there with a frickin' golem. So I'm going to Hex him.
You can't cast Hex
no.
the same
Oh,
time
yeah,
you already
yeah,
you
you already
moved in and
cast.
attacked, so
You
your
already
Hex is
cast.
next.
Yep.
It's a bonus
So you go-
action or
It says
normal?
it's a bonus action.
Oh, it is? Okay, she's
Yeah.
like, hold person, really? Curse you!
I already knew that, though. I
That's
just
right.
I have to keep forgetting. Well, I couldn't tell. I thought he
I know,
would
you
be
didn't know
more
if he's a person or not.
humanoid because he
Right.
was made of human parts.
So go ahead.
All right.
Do your Hex.
So,
Does he get a saving
I don't know.
until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you hit it with an attack. Choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. What do you think's good? What do you think's good?
I'm gonna go with
throw?
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strength.
Do I get a saving throw?
It doesn't
No,
say.
it's automatic.
Oh,
It doesn't
you're lucky
say.
because they're extra resistant against magic. However, a warlock's magic is different. So the tentacles of Stanodane find their way into his heart and pull out his strength.
Yeah.
He is now at disadvantage to hit.
Cool.
Right?
And then do I?
I thought it's strength,
Yeah.
anything, strength checks into hit,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
All right. So
Well, damage is what I'm saying.
my turn.
I don't have any
Yes.
movement left, do
Well,
I?
that's
All
it.
right. So you are
I can't
not.
back up.
Okay.
So she hexes him and you're standing
I
there.
mean, you could move back.
Yeah, I'll move back a little bit, give him some room.
That 5 foot.
Just 5 feet.
So I'm center. I'm gonna do like a kip.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna reach out and pull. And
So you're going to do a kip and a grapple.
a kip,
Yeah.
grab the
So
palm so it
I will let you
fall
kip
back
as a
down.
move. I'll let you kip as a move action,
Okay.
and you have to grapple to get him.
All right.
Come on, buddy. You got it.
Oh, I only got a 10.
Has it been
11,
less than
12.
10 minutes?
You gotta
Do you
beat a
still
12.
have? Oh, no,
Is that a
that's
strength
not, I
check?
think.
Yeah.
For the grapple? Because he's at disadvantage.
He rolled 2.
He's
I
at
rolled
disadvantage.
exactly the same
Same
thing.
thing.
Hey,
All right.
this
Oh,
is,
no,
it's
I'm
not
sorry,
just one
it's a 9 and
time.
6.
Resistance and guidance are 10 minutes.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
up to 1 minute. I lied. Never
No, it's
mind.
1 minute. And it's gone.
It's very dumb.
So strength check
So
on
you
my
have
end.
to beat a 6.
Oh, man.
10. You have to beat 10. So you're like,
Slip.
you go, ha! And then the door comes falling down and you let go and he's. So the door's between you both again.
We're going to have to keep trying it. Like, what else are we going to do? Like,
The
let's
golem.
keep going for it.
Maybe the golem just punched through the freaking wall.
I'm about to, Eldritch Blast this motherfucker.
Language.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You hear.
I have to roll now, right?
This mean
Yeah.
jerk person.
You're fine. 2 successes. Mika,
I'm gonna sit up and he's just gonna kill me again.
you're not
All
going to
right.
set up. You're going to still be passed out, but you won't die.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch
stabilize
Blast
the
the door.
You stabilize. What?
I stabilized to 1.
Oh.
I'm going to Eldritch
that's
Blast
true.
it. Eldritch Blast the door.
Okay.
Do I have to roll to hit? It's a door.
No, but roll your damage.
It's 12.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll give you that. So she goes, ah! Shatters it, and the stones crumble, so there's rubble
Thank
around
God.
the
Dang it.
area.
Your idea was really cool. I liked it. But we can't let him
That's
sit
awesome.
here anymore.
Yeah.
So, boom, those squares are filled with rubble.
Difficult terrain.
Yeah, difficult terrain.
Okay.
All right.
But the door has sort
But
of
it's going to
collapsed
leave him
in.
alone now.
Mickey, you still have movement.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'll.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a health potion,
I do.
That's the old rules.
and he's
It
right next to me.
regains 1 hit point after 1
Can I reach into
Right,
his
yeah.
pocket, take his health potion, and pour it down
No.
I
Mariah's
already
throat?
used my health potion.
No, I have one as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just take it and pour it down his throat.
No, because it's a little complex as a move action.
Yeah.
Right?
You could hold your action. I could grab it
Yeah.
and hand it to you, and then,
And then
Okay,
next turn.
let's
and
do
then
that.
you could run out. Yeah.
Okay, so he's doing that. Lassiter
Yeah.
goes, you go, give me the potion. Lassiter goes, here
Use
you
the
go.
potion,
Yeah.
but I'm going to do, which will allow you to trigger your action.
Okay.
Yep.
But then I also
No, well, it's still going to be on his turn, her turn.
Yeah.
So the golem steps here and ready's in action.
At least
So he
he's-
goes,
All right.
Hold person.
and there he is.
Because it's so effective.
Nope.
Oh, fails. Two successes, 1 failure.
All right, that's still more successes.
Nereus is bleeding out.
Right. If he succeeds again, does he stabilize?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But if he fails critically, if he rolls a 1, he dies.
Oh boy.
Ungloriously.
Yeah, in the Tomb of Shame.
Yeah.
That's the real shame.
Shame, ding,
Then it becomes the
ding.
Kinswain's Tomb of Shame. All right.
All right.
And we're getting close to the end of the session, so I'm just like, it's 6:52
All right.
right now.
Well, maybe with our huge rewards, we could resurrect him.
All right.
All right. So.
Do your action, so you're running to him to do the heal potion.
Yeah.
I take an attack of opportunity. I hit you, you take 13 points of damage.
She yelps.
Yeah.
So
I do.
you're like, it's worth it.
Backhand
So
jet.
he
We
got
need
it.
the paladin.
Yeah, he crushes you. And then you also need to make a save versus lightning.
Oh boy. What do I have to roll for that?
Dex saving throw?
No. She's just literally, there's literally
Okay.
lightning across the whole floor except on the dice.
3.
So when she walks across, okay. So you take an additional
Well, no, you get the +1 from your ring and all that as
5. So you
It
take
was a
5
2.
points.
Oh.
You take an additional 5 points of damage from the lightning. So
Great.
you find it almost difficult to move, like it's dancing up your legs and making you take
The
short
pins
breaths.
and needles in your legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Numb foot.
Numbfoot.
better
So we
appreciate
topple around
this.
Lassiter.
Did the healing potion get down his throat though?
It did. So
Okay.
make your
I roll it, right?
yeah roll
2d4 4.
2d4 plus 4.
3.
I just gotta look
7.
something up.
7 points. So you 7 points. So you're like, drink this, and he his eyes come up. Lassiter.
Wake up! We gotta get out of this room.
All right.
This room is awful. We gotta get out of this room.
I'm gonna step in and engage with the golem
Okay.
to just keep him distracted.
But we have to get him out of this
Man,
room.
you are
before we
brave
keep
as
Coming
him
here
hell.
for it anyways?
Just
This is the brave
just
man.
right there.
kill this
Yeah.
So that's lightning.
To
So
get
make
killed
a.
by
I have
Okay.
the leather.
Oh,
the
you're
armor
right.
over
So
my
you're
shame.
fine.
Gotta lure him
Actually, you
out.
see lightning dance across your friend, and his armor sort of lights up and crackles, but he doesn't seem to be getting hurt.
Okay, that's good.
Remind me, what did we come here for again?
to leave.
We need to get out of this room because even if we are
Okay.
going to fight him, like he's going to keep
I miss him
regenerating.
horribly.
Okay, you're like, over here.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Go out.
takes 2 attacks. Oh. 17 hits. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also going to be using Uncanny Dodge, so when an attacker that you can see hits me
Yeah.
with an
Okay,
attack,
so
you
if
can
I
use your
have-
reaction to have the attacks.
Okay, so the first attack hits, but you use Uncanny Dodge. I then follow that up with a 9, which misses.
Okay.
So his first hits you, you do that rogue thing where you roll backwards, and he catches you on the chin, but it doesn't do the damage it could have done. So you take 7 points instead of 13.
Okay. All right.
So it's the Golem's turn. That's what he does. Nereus.
Okay. I wake up. I stand up.
We need to
Yep,
get
you
the
use
F
your
out of
move.
here.
Use half your movement, 15 feet to move
Okay.
up.
Get out of here.
Yeah. I'll disengage and I use half my movement to stand
Yeah.
up?
Yep.
Okay. 15 points. So yeah, I disengage and I move on the way out. Like as close or
Yeah.
past him as I can.
10, 15, 20.
Well, I only have
30.
30. Well, I can dash. No.
Yeah,
I can
you can
dash.
take double
So
movement.
45 movement total.
Yep, 30, 35, 40, 45. Leap the thing gets you there.
Okay.
We run.
Okay, Mika, you look, so you hear underneath you, and you realize that sparks are sort of coming out of the edge. It's possible you could disable this thing.
Done. I'm gonna disable the crap out of that. I've got
He's like, I'll take care of this.
a crossbow. I don't want to do it with metal because I don't want to conduct it. So I'll jab it with the edge of my crossbow.
Okay,
which
so
I'm
you can
assuming is
either
my
use strength
wood.
athletics to break it, or dex thieves tools to stop it. You don't have thieves tools, do you?
You mean one of these?
I don't have thieves tools.
You're like, can you disable this?
I say, disable this, please.
I'm like,
and if he's going
Lassiter.
to disable it, I will probably do something else.
So Lassiter, you take a 5-foot step, make a dexterity thieves proficiency roll.
all right, so
I'll give you a
first
thieves.
sleight of hand?
No, this is, what's your proficiency for thieves tools?
I have expertise, so
Are
it's,
you
it's
are you
plus 9.
proficient in that in
Yeah,
thieves
yeah.
tools? So you add that plus your proficiency.
Like 30.
Like a ton.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, do I still get to take my turn?
He peers through the
like-
mechanism.
Yes,
it's like the Iron Man exploded like vision.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Jarvis telling you.
I'll take my thing after he disables
So,
his stuff. That sounds
you
smart.
you disable it, and the lightning just goes off, and the thing now is like, he looks very confused because there's no way for him to heal.
Cool
All right.
beans. All right.
Excellent.
So can I take my action now?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to Eldritch Blast him, and he's going to take, if I hit, additional necrotic damage from the hex. That's a 22 to hit,
Hits him. Choof.
and then he does an additional 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 4 is 21.
21. So, I get to see if he goes berserk.
What?
Oh, God. Why would he do that?
Because
That's so
once they
rude.
drop to a certain hit point level, they go berserk.
Right.
So, yeah,
That's
he
what I
goes,
wanted
he goes
him to do.
absolutely crazy.
Also, if he
And
touches
now-
me, he takes 15 points of cold damage.
It's okay, he will touch you because
Oh,
he's...
wait, he already did touch me, didn't he?
No
Yeah,
way.
when he swatted you with your.
I forgot about that. That's the armor of Agathis.
Both of you roll d20s.
Okay. Every time he touches
Rick?
me, I got a 13.
Me as well?
Yeah.
13.
Whoever gets the
and-
lowest gets attacked.
Okay.
9. So he just literally steps into here and goes crazy.
Okay.
So he takes 2 attacks on you.
Yikes.
Oh, one's a 20.
Okay.
So-
Uncanny Dodge.
Oh my god. Well, wait, they both hit.
Right. Dodge
see.
that critical hit.
The Matrix.
19,
swimming backwards.
So I'm guessing you're gonna dodge the crit, right?
What's that?
Yeah,
You're
he's
gonna dodge the crit.
Yes.
So you take a total of 26 points of damage.
26
Yeah.
points of damage?
Yeah. Instead of the 39 you should have taken. Because you take half of the crit, right?
Right, I'm just trying to
So he
remember.
doubles the crit,
Because
basically.
I haven't taken any of that electrical damage.
No.
Right,
So-
correct. So you're fine. You should be, I don't think you've taken
I
any
have
damage
4.
yet.
Yeah, I'm done with 4. Yeah.
Okay. You see Lassiter get pretty much punked by the thing. What do you do? You're like, are you rolling out? You're like,
No, I cast Cure Wounds on myself, a second level, curing 8 plus 6, so 14 points.
Yeah.
And then I will move up with them.
15, 20, 25. Okay. Now you get your sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
All right. Mika.
All right.
Attack.
I'm going to continue to Eldritch Blast him
Okay.
because I don't know what else I would do. Yeah.
That was good.
Throw the old Eldritch Blast.
22. No, that's wrong math. 21.
Hits.
Okay. Boom, I like that sound.
Thought you might.
And it hits for 12 plus 10, 22.
22?
Yeah. And he took an additional 15 when he hit me.
Oh, he didn't hit you.
The attack of opportunity.
Oh, the other time he did?
Anytime he touches me, he takes 15 points of cold damage
Okay.
from the armor.
So, when you do that, you come back across, you're like, I'm done for. She spins and goes, Eldritch blasts him, it hits him, and you see seams come apart, and he just sort of slides through the floor.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Literally, that was the last hit points he
I
had.
blow him a kiss goodbye.
So,
Worst.
That was maniacal.
That was really bad, guys.
well,
Thanks.
he is a challenge rating for 4 people at your level.
Okay,
Nice.
well, I think we need to raid this stash as a
Yeah.
reward.
I'm wondering if the vial that broke that sounded like gas coming out of the book thing or the box
Ooh.
may have been the
Was
trap.
another trap.
Was a trap.
Yeah.
Because this
Rogue.
guy seems the kind.
Rogue.
Put a trap on everything.
Rogue, you should investigate that trap, Rogue.
when you shake the box, you hear a hiss.
Yeah.
I'll put a Cure Wounds on you.
Okay.
Let's not open this box.
That's 14 heal.
I'm
all right.
afraid of opening this
I'm
box.
gonna.
By the way, it's 7:01. So
That's okay. Hey, Shang, just so you know, we're gonna just go to the completion. So we only got
5 minutes.
yeah. So we're about done, buddy.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back to the ambush. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. So I'll do my stealth or whatever sleight of hand for to check it for the trap. See if there is, and if there is, I'll just disable it. 21.
There's not. You smell a very sweet smell,
Okay.
and then when you realize you've opened it, it was a pressurized. It was a bottle that had perfume in it. Years and years and years, and it had held. It contained the sort of biological burst that was happening, and when he hit it, it cracked, and it just started leaking air. And then when you let it go, it just shatters, and it's this real sweet smelling perfume.
Okay, and there's nothing else in the container.
Okay, well, let's raid this
Search
stash.
the rest of the room.
So
You said there's something beyond, right? There's something back here.
on the back wall.
Yeah.
So there are a number of tapestries, there are a number of writings. There are a lot of things that would be important to the Swan's Breath family. And among it is a short black blade. When you do detect magic, you realize that blade has some sort of power, and it seems mildly evil.
Is there black smoke around it? Is it speaking to me in my mind?
No.
Okay.
That's a very odd question, but I love
I would
it.
inspect it as a sword because I'm martial. So
It's a black dagger, and you do feel it bonding with you.
excellent.
Oh,
That sounds like something he should have.
not at all. It should be in a museum and or locked away.
Okay.
Should be in a museum.
It should be in a museum or locked away. That's a very good idea.
My thought.
I go over. I'm not listening to him at this point.
Right.
I'm going to go cut the arm off with that.
Smart.
Because that's leverage over the swan
I'm going to
breaths
step
for
back.
me.
This is gross.
Yeah. And tell me we're going to take this dagger and put it in the museum.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
It's the only
Whatever
rogue
you say,
who would give
I
up
am
something
one with
valuable.
you.
Only rogue in the world.
It's a very evil weapon.
Yeah. So yeah.
And in fact, just to let you know, for anyone who follows my campaign, that's a very important piece of dark magic in my campaign, and doing what you did was perfect. It sets a long history about that weapon into effect. So it's
Doing what I did. It looks like he's going to bond with it.
Oh, yeah. They'll have to kill me for it.
oh, really? Oh, you're
Yeah,
taking it.
he's
You're not
taking
putting
it.
it. Well, even
It's
that.
not going in a museum.
Even that. Even
It puts
that.
it into the world.
Yeah, it's in the world. It's in the wild.
But you know where it is.
Sure.
I'll
you know
put
it
the thing back in the book and say, let's go get our gold.
Yeah, there's no way a lawful evil paladin
Would have let that
doesn't
go. No, you're right.
Take a
Yeah.
evil weapon.
All right.
I have
And
no
back
need
in
for
re-
knives.
Now we go back and
So
Yeah,
late in the
collect.
evening, you are bedraggled, you are beaten to tar.
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Well, of course, all right.
okay, maybe you are, but
I'm
And-
doing pretty good.
you did.
Neris Alicant is thrilled. He said, let me see it. Let me see the book. Please, do you have it?
Yeah. I slip back the normal page in there. I'm like, here you go.
Opens it. He looks. And he goes, yes. Yes, it's perfect. They'll love this. Yes, very good. He takes a bag of gold and sets it on the table. And this is a heavy bag. And he says, there's also been a provision made for you all, just as a bonus. Well done. Well done.
All right.
And with that, Neris fades into the cackling cat. You do not see him again until such time that you are given a coin in the Breagate. And you've succeeded
Nice.
at the milk run.
Yeah.
All right. So there you have it. And
Go team.
that's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
it is.
Oh,
So-
that's so fun.
For all of you that are enjoying this, we appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. So that is Dungeons and Dragons. It's a very fun game, one that anybody can play. You don't have to be a theater major or a brainiac.
But it don't hurt.
You just got to be someone that is a fan of good storytelling and adventure, and are willing to immerse yourself into an experience. How did you feel about
So a couple
today's
things
thing?
too. I want to tag in
Yeah.
on that. So one thing I think is very important is that I have collected this stuff for a lot of years. This is a wonderful collection from Dwarven Forge. I love those guys. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Nate. And thank you, Susie, for being there to get it to me at the right time. But you don't have to have this to play the game. You don't have to
Right.
have minis to play the game. You can play with your imagination. This just makes it easier to know where things happen, right? So I want people to go out there and embrace this game. Know that all you need is the books, and you can use graph paper, which is what we did back in the old days. You can use a nickel for your miniature. It doesn't matter. Play the game. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
And this guy, if he doesn't stop singing.
I know. He's always
Maurice!
Maurice, get out of here.
But to that end, also thank you to Sirenscape. You guys were awesome. I'm so happy to have found this tool.
Benjamin is
and what was
awesome.
your question? I'm sorry, I said I was tagging.
No, that was awesome, Benjamin. I was just going to ask
Yeah.
you, how did you feel as far as?
Oh,
this
fun!
went?
It never hurts to have fun players, and you guys were immensely fun. A typical challenge, which these were challenges made for 4 characters, so 4 characters might have handled them a little easier, but these were challenges that were made for a group of 4 at this table. So you guys did a great job. I thought it was a lot of fun, and I really appreciate your contribution to what is a world I've been working on for a long time.
Yeah.
So I plan to incorporate Guard's Spell. I think Breath
Very
the
cool.
Breath the
Breath
Water
the
Charlatan.
character.
That water
may,
was
may
so
actually be
good.
able to- yeah.
Ryan, what did you think? How do you feel about D&D as far as it being a part of your life?
I think it's, for me, I'm normally very introverted, so it gives me a chance to come out, interact with people in a way I don't necessarily in my day-to-day life, and be someone else. So it's, I guess, a little escapism, and that's fun. Makes me get out of my skin, maybe be a little uncomfortable, but not in a bad way, because this is like a very safe space.
Absolutely.
You're safe here.
Yeah, we're all safe here. So I think it's a very accepting thing with the right people to have fun and get out of your comfort zone a bit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Erica, now you have been playing Dungeons and Dragons for how long?
Only about like 4 years, I
Okay.
guess.
And so, what is Dungeons and Dragons to you in your life?
Well, it's a really great opportunity to hang out with the people that I care about a lot. We run a campaign every 2 weeks or so, and then I met, all you great people at Charm City Meadworks. So for me, I get to get out and meet new people. It's really good for developing your improv skills, which is great for my career personally.
Right.
It also helps with things like conflict resolution, imagination, adapting in rough
Right.
scenarios, getting your mind thinking. So for me, it's fun, and it's actually helped me a lot in my job as well.
Perfect. I love it. Now,
What did you think,
So,
Rick?
the one thing I am going to tell all of you, and what my takeaway from this is Dungeons and Dragons is an opportunity, one, to meet new friends that love the same kind of hobby or adventure that you might want to find and add to your life. The best way that you can do that is go to your local game store. Get on a meetup. find out what's going on in your community and meet new people. Go out. The books are relatively inexpensive. You don't need more than the player's handbook as a player. The dungeon masters tend to be very much the ones that bring all this stuff, and so be kind to your dungeon master.
Yes.
Show your gratification and
Buy
whatever.
him drinks.
Thanks, Bart.
Oh, thank you.
and-
Thank you. It's a story that we're all telling together, which is what I really love about it.
Yeah.
And just have fun. That is the bottom line. The number one rule of Dungeons and Dragons is have fun, and that's what my biggest takeaway is. I had a blast with you all today, and I
too.
look
Yeah,
forward
so
to
much
playing
fun.
again.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's going to happen again. So stay tuned, everybody. Again, thank you very much for watching. We will be back with another episode of Epic Quest RPG in the very near future. We don't know what game it will be. It will probably not be D&D. It will be something else. So stay tuned and have a wonderful day, wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you at the game store.
Thanks for watching Board Games and Beyond. If you liked it, leave a like and a comment below and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new content.